Hey everyone, welcome to Stat Block 20 and Tides of Flame. This is going to be episode 17 in the campaign, and I'm going to do a quick recap before we start. Everybody ready? Okay. Upon sailing away from the hunting camp just outside the Trollclaws, you re-entered the deadly forest once more on your journey toward Anarok. A few hours into your journey, you found that there was a nasty-looking whirlpool right in your path, along with a few angry trolls on the northern shoreline. They summoned a large green wolf they called Ku Sith from within a nearby cave, and it immediately charged at your boat to attack. However, through some clever spellcraft, you managed to speak to the wild animal and convince it to turn on its captors. And at the same time, a massive sea serpent emerged from the whirlpool and attacked the party. With the assistance of Ku Sith, you were able to not only defeat most of the trolls on the shore, but also the serpent. And as it sank back into the depths of the whirlpool, Boareskyr sailed your ship over its corpse, and you continued along your original course to the west. To the east. Derp. The giant wolf thanked you for your help in freeing it of its imprisonment and headed into the forest, just as your occasional fox companion Peeps showed up on the shore and jumped onto the boat to join you on the rest of your journey. And with that... All right, it's been about 30 minutes since your fight with the sea serpent, and there has been no sight of any trolls following you along the shore. In the short time since Peeps rejoined the party, he has made a small nest beside the helm and is now curled up atop it, snoring loudly. It's probably the cutest thing you've ever seen, and kind of annoying. It's been a smooth journey so far. So who is piloting the ship currently?
What time is it?
It's pretty close to dusk.
So probably me, since I tend to take the first watch.
Okay. So roll me a survival check, please.
With proficiency?
Yes.
26.
Yeah. Okay, and is anybody keeping watch alongside her, or is she just
I'm on
it
the
alone?
I'm going to be standing at the prow, kind of
Okay.
keeping watch.
All right, you successfully rolled to pilot the boat, and roll a perception if you are on watch.
10.
Oh.
I forgot I gotta change dice.
As you continue sailing along the winding water through the Trollclaws, you feel a fresh breeze waft over everybody.
That's my perception, if I can look around while steering.
Yes, definitely. Durados, his dark vision is failing him if he has it. But Boareskyr sees that there is nothing in your path for her entire shift. No one following along the shoreline. No sounds even. Just a nice cool breeze. Okay.
I will cast Druidcraft before I lay down for the night to check the weather for the next 24.
Okay. You don't have to roll that, do you?
Nope.
Okay. It's since you're still inside the Trollclaws and you're under the canopy, it's going to be pretty... nothing really of note's going to happen. It's going to be pretty clear. Okay, so... the sunlight is beginning to penetrate through the treetops more and more the further you travel. Sun is rising, obviously, outside the forest. And as the light illuminates everything ahead of you slowly, you can see a large structure ahead passing over the river. Just can't make out quite yet what it is.
Something's there.
Before Boareskyr turned in, she probably would have been like, oh yeah, that.
Do we want to just keep sailing to it? We want to stop and explore on land.
What was it
Do
again?
we-
A light?
No, there's like a structure that you can see passing over the river up ahead. You can't quite make it out yet because it's not bright enough.
Even for those of us with dark vision?
With dark vision, you could see that there is definitely some solid object passing over the river. It's a little too far away still.
As in, like, it's going across the river?
It's going it's going like over the river.
Or like a bridge-like structure is what you're
Yes,
talking
sort of, yes.
Okay.
Could be a bridge, could be a tree, could be a dragon.
A
Something
giant on all
straddled.
fours.
Yeah.
Anyone wants to roll perception that's up now, wants to check it out?
Yeah, let's take that a little.
I don't think I'm awake at this point.
Once Greg Shaw hit the hay, who's taking over?
I guess it should be me.
Okay.
So let me.
So you can roll perception, and anyone else that's awake can roll perception if they want.
Yeah, just gonna keep slugging along here. View character sheets, and I can always get back to you.
You know,
I'm going to edit it.
Okay, Nazriel got a 12.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Naz will be a little wired after that fight. Would not have just fallen asleep yet.
Wow, I have definitely not got this guy equipped yet. Perception. Or I'm sorry, I'm survival, right?
Perception. Well, we're not doing the boating yet. We're doing perception.
Oh, okay. Oh, I clicked on it. Oh,
It's just taking a bit. 17. God damn. So, excuse me. Yeah, the two of you can see that it definitely is a bridge because the forest ahead is beginning to thin out slightly. The trees are definitely getting smaller and smaller, and it appears to be a clearing forming just beyond that point. And you realize that there is a bridge forming over the river that is led by, or there's a road extending from both sides of it into the forest on both sides of the shore. Yeah, it's not a clearing you're looking at, but a road on either side of the water with a large bridge connecting them.
Does it look like something will clear in the boat?
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
Excellent. I'm like, we kind of got stuck before, and that was a little bit more of a mess than we wanted. So good to know.
Gonna be
Yeah, your boat isn't that big.
Gonna be one of those trucks that gets stuck under an underpass.
And if anybody wants to know what the board to the bridge is, roll a history check.
Ooh, history. No ability whatsoever. But I rolled a 15 anyway.
Okay, so the two of you both realize that this is the Coastway. It's a road that cuts through the western part of the Trollclaws and is generally agreed to run from somewhere in Am, linking up to roads to both Tether and Calimshan in the south, and pass through Baragast and the Friendly Arm before it reaches Baldur's Gate. Along the way, it's met by the Way of the Lion leading west to Candlekeep, about a day by horse north of Baragast. Near Baragast is a small stream known as the Wizard's Doom Creek that crosses the road as well at some point. On some maps, the Coastway terminates at Baldur's Gate, specifically at the Basilisk Gate in the lower city, and that was around the late 1400s. That was thought to be the way. But other accounts had it continue north, meeting Thundar's Ride near the Citadel of Strategic Militancy, some 40 miles northeast of Baldur's Gate. And at this point, it became a trail and passed over the winding water at Trollclaw Ford, where you are right now, and merged with the Tradeway south of Dragonspear. From here, some records also have the Coastway continue all the way to Liam's Hold, Gillian's Hill, and Daggerford, each a half-day's ride from the last. Others had it continue on to Waterdeep. Still more said it began at Water's Deep Troll Gate and ran south until it joined the High Road. In any case, this section of the road was generally just known as the Tradeway.
Fun trivia fact: the Friendly Arm Inn was like one of the first places you visit in the old Baldur's Gate PC game from '98.
What's this PC in which you speak?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sorcery, I tell you.
Sorry, I have my own personal history roll.
Boareskyr Bridge, is that where we're at? Is that
The what?
the Boareskyr Bridge? Is that what you're saying?
The Coastway?
I only see two things crossing this neck of the woods. One of them's Trollclaw Ford.
Hang on
Is that
a
it?
second. Yeah,
that's where
Trollclaw
we're
Ford.
at.
That's where you're at.
Okay.
Can we get a quick recap of where we're on the way to?
You're on the way to Anarok. And I'll bring the map up real quick.
Ooh, the map.
Das map.
La-di-da, cartography.
Okay, so if you look at the Trollclaws, that dot right underneath it is the Trollclaw Ford. That's where you are right now.
If you were to zoom out by a lot, that's where we're headed.
So you're going to continue east along the river, heading to that body of water that you can kind of see poking out at the top right.
Artistu?
Yeah, I don't know. That's some Slytherin shit right there. That's some snake speak or whatever they called it. Snake, or was it parcel tongue?
Yeah, partial tongue.
Oh God. But yeah, that's the road you're heading on. So yeah, you're at that dot right underneath it, right under the Trollclaws, right in the center.
Okay. Miles to go before we sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands, it seems.
So Lysdar, having known where this tradeway leads, you know, going back to Baldur's Gate, she's like, well, you guys all came from Baldur's Gate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
This might be your one chance to head back.
I can't.
Things to do.
She's like, I had to ask. She's like, but I'm heading forward as well. So how do you all want to proceed?
On the boat.
Okay.
Succinct.
Succinct. To the point.
That's what I was aiming for.
Okay. Okay, so the boat easily passes underneath the bridge, and within the next few minutes, the forest starts to return to its original density, and the sunlight begins to slowly fade away again. About an hour later, you can tell that with the little sunlight you're getting in here in the Trollclaws, that it is close to dusk again. Oh, wait. Actually, Volfire, roll me the survival check real quick.
You got it, boss.
Guidance.
Yikes.
Damn!
Not bad.
Playing in a wind
Oops.
tunnel.
Everyone okay?
It's like, I had chili last night. Okay. So for the entire day, nothing of note happens. There's no rapids, no narrowing of the waterway. Everything is pretty calm. You hear an occasional sound coming from the forest. Doesn't sound like a troll attack. It just sounds like, typical animal noises. So it's pretty uneventful. So now that the little sunlight that is getting in here, you can tell it is close to dusk. A few minutes later, the forest is nearly pitch black, making visibility hard for anyone not blessed with the dark visions.
Dark visions now.
So have we got a long rest since?
You've all gotten a long rest.
Okay.
You've all slept at some point during the day.
Long rest.
Which leads you to day 4 of your travel.
Keanu. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Greksha has medium armor she can't wear anymore. It probably doesn't smell good, but Since
Hanging
we
off
can't
the
get to a shop right now.
I would. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
is it medium? What kind of medium?
hide.
Is it better than what you're wearing now? Yes.
I'm wearing nothing now, but if I think medium will
Nothing.
Oh shit, he's running around nude.
Ah,
Like he's wearing nothing at all.
Just his
Nothing at all.
pantaloons.
banana hammock.
Oh god, wearing them plum smugglers.
It's yeah, just due to the laws of the universe shifting in the last hour of in-game time, correction can't be proficient in that armor anymore.
Yeah, she just
Yeah,
like
it's
yeah, you just kind of went like,
12.
I am so over this.
It's like when you put like one of those vests on a cat, just like fall over.
No, it actually hide armor would actually because the medium armor limits my dex bonus,
Ah,
so it actually hurts me.
okay.
Just throw
But
it
thank you.
overboard.
Okay,
Or
well,
save it
if
or
it's
save
gonna-
it to sell it.
Maybe.
Yeah, sounds like
Okay.
Apparently, the leather's too soft for the big guy.
It'll chafe me skin.
I'm sure that's the only thing.
It's like poor Keanu can't wear that armor, and Marcus is walking around in chain, like, looking over. What do you mean, dex modifier?
Everywhere he walks, clink clink, clink clink, clink clink, clink clink.
So I'm more imagining kind of like a Ryan Reynolds, like I can't wear that. It's gonna hide the lines of like my pants. I'm not gonna look good. It's too hidey.
It doesn't show off the pecs.
Yeah, apparently it interferes with my finger wiggling now.
Oh, that's personal preference. It sounds like.
Can't
Okay.
cast spells in it anymore.
She can't doody 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 doo.
I'm Keanu. Calm down.
Yeah. I'm looking for I can't. It's just went there straight. But I need light armor, like studded leather, is the best thing I can find.
That sounds about right.
Like a true thief. I mean, but you're a bard, so it's only a thief of hearts.
Oh, how dare you? Okay, so let's transition into night. So that would be Grex's shift again.
Yep.
Okay,
What are we transitioning into?
tonight.
That's a complete fail. Natural 1 on the survival.
Guidance?
So you fall asleep while you're driving the boat.
oh dear.
What?
So I guess the fight from the other day tuckered you out a little bit more than you realized, and you can't keep your eyes open while you're piloting.
Time out. Wasn't she steering and then I steered? Oh, she's starting again because
Yeah.
we're way ahead now. Gotcha.
So if I'm on watch and I know how to steer,
Well, you've trained. Everybody has been trained.
yeah. Can I like do a dex save to try to get over there to turn us before we hit anything?
Sure, go ahead.
Gretchen, we're getting close to the. Oh no.
I rolled a natural 20.
The exact opposite. So you notice like the boat has started to kind of slowly drift off to the right, and you're like, oh, that shore's getting kind of close. And then you kind of glance back, and there's Greksha holding the wheels. And you're like, how did I not hear that?
I reacted in time, but can I actually do anything? So I'm gonna roll.
Okay,
my
so you
survival.
definitely react in time before the boat hits with that deck save. You bolted over there almost like the Flash. All right, so you get to the helm, and now give me a survival check to see if you can course correct it in time. Yes, you
19
can.
plus 3.
So the boat is, I would say, like a good yard away from the shoreline, like where the boat would actually beach itself, and you and managed to steer it back on course. So now you are dead center in the middle of the winding water. Minor event avoided. And then Greksha, what? What happened?
I'm just gonna be like, I got this. You go watch.
It's nap time.
And that's a natural one on perception.
I get to watch
Wow.
too, right?
And she falls asleep again. So you see her, she kind of like leaned up against like the railing on the wall, the outside of the boat, and just like put her head down.
I like I like these dice. I just rolled a natural 20 on perception.
Jesus.
Wow.
And so Keanu hears the snoring again and looks over and sees her sleeping. He's like, "Don't worry, I got this." Yeah.
What?
So
the,
nothing
I
of
have a
note has
cantrip
been
I can
seen.
use to wake her up. How can I do this?
What's the one where you can create a loud noise?
I can do that. I can do that with minor illusion.
Fart?
Prestidigitation.
There's a cantrip that you can,
Predestination.
there's a cantrip that you do all sorts of things that you just fake haunting someone with
Yeah.
like silent
That's
sights
what
and
I'm. That's
sounds.
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
Minor illusion
I have-
can make a noise, so I'm going to make a farting noise next to Gretchen's head.
I am going to make a dex check to see if I fall over.
Do it.
Oh no.
1.
Oh, not much better.
You fall over
Good
and
thing
whack,
you're not
and
wearing
whack
that
your head on the way down.
medium armor.
So now she's got like a big,
Lump.
lump growing on her forehead where she whacked the railing on the way down. But she's up. She might have a concussion, but she's up.
How much damage?
So now your whole shift, Keanu, is going to not only be piloting the boat, but make sure that she doesn't fall asleep. So
Okay.
there's that. And I would say that
Womp womp.
the loud thump woke everybody up.
Yeah, she's like contracted narcolepsy.
No.
Okay, I found it. It's
What is it?
The
thaumaturgy.
transition from the 2020,
on
the
the boat.
2014 rules really wears one out.
Okay, I think the spell Chris and I were trying to think of was thaumaturgy,
Yes, thaumaturgy. Yes,
because you could like do a booming voice. You can have an invisible hand that you could,
Yeah.
you know,
it's
lock-
the one where you can fake haunt. You can fake haunt somebody.
yeah, shut a door, open a window, phantom sounds, harmless
Ooh.
tremors. It's like you just haunt someone. Some
Gaslight
psyops,
them into think they're cursed.
psychological warfare.
Yep, basically, it's a torture device. Um.
For clerics.
So the rest of the trip is very uneventful unless anybody wants to do anything specific.
Druid craft for the next day.
Basically the same conditions are going to happen. You're still inside the Trollclaws, so you might get some wind through the trees, but nothing really of note. Okay. So
Just so you guys know, I'm going to be useless for the rest of this session. I've used all of my rolls.
yeah, all those 20s are done with, right?
Sounds about right.
Okay, so dawn. Small shards of sunlight begin to penetrate the canopy of the forest, signaling the break of dawn for day 4. You can tell that the trees are beginning to space out a bit more than you've previously seen. More sunlight is starting to illuminate the general area as well, so it's safe to assume that you might be nearing the outskirts of the Trollclaws. So is Volfire going to be piloting again at this point?
Yes, sir.
So let's do that survival check.
I'm back to that. I got a question for you, though. There was something about being a chromatic species of dragonborn or whatever, and it had other things on there. I just can't seem to find it right now. But
it'd probably be under your features and traits, I would think.
Chromatic dragons.
it gave me the ability to do like either
Always frozen.
chromatic shield that goes around me and someone else.
Yeah,
So
you're under
like
your species traits that it should be listed there.
It was when I was recreating the character, but on this one, I wasn't able to find it. Anyways, I got to do a roll.
So for anyone watching, we're still suffering the fallout of the 2024 upgrade. We're still trying to figure it out.
It's good and bad.
Yeah.
Extra stuff knocks you down a few pegs, though.
Some
Alright.
people it seem to have upgraded significantly, and other people it seem to have downgraded them slightly.
No more
Apparently I lost
Pedialyte.
my luck.
Oh.
Wow.
A little more snaky with some serious dreads. Okay, here we go. Not bad, not good.
Is that you, Naz?
No.
That's Valfire's dice.
Oh.
Is your dice roller like just a drama queen?
It's a huge, rocky, cocky thing that.
Oh, it's the
You're right.
Survival of
Thundershark
11.
dice.
Yeah,
Who's on perception duty?
the thermometer dice or whatever they're called.
Oh, the Thumbershod?
Yep.
That's the dragon from the movie.
Yeah, well,
That
that's
dragon.
appropriate.
The chonky dragon.
That's kind
Did he eat his last layer?
of like a little curve on him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so who's on the watch for this shift?
I will.
Everybody jump at once.
Just like how we usually did that.
There we go.
17.
All right.
Did you roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't show up on my thing here.
Huh.
Hang on.
17 is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's just the last thing I saw is Valfire's roll. There you go. Finally showed up. Okay, so Valfire, there seems to be a little bit of a more strong breeze than you've encountered within the Trollclaws before, and you're having a little bit of a hard time staying on course. So, like, the boat is starting to weave back and forth as you try to fight it and let it pull you, and fight it and let it pull you, and the tide isn't helping either. So, everybody who's awake,
Oh no.
roll a con check. Or a con save, sorry. No, check.
Basically,
No problem, boss.
I'm asleep.
8.
So, Durdus and Marcus, you start to turn a little green.
Oh. Oh.
It's hard to tell with Durdus due to the lavender shade, but you can tell he's a little paler than usual, and
Turn a little turquoise.
yeah,
Yeah, it was green and purple.
and a little
Periwinkle.
kind of happening here. So I would say Durdus actually, at that point, you kind of have to relieve yourself a little bit over the edge of the boat.
Going from violet to lavender, are you, sir?
Yeah. Marcus is able to choke it down, but Durdus lets it loose. Release the beast.
Yeah, I want to swallow. I do not want to swallow my own vomit.
Marcus, and also with you.
Like someone goes looking for their favorite Star Trek character.
War! God!
Preference?
But before he vomited over the edge of the boat, he did not see anything of note in the area that could pose a danger to you all. So it's smooth sailing, aside from the occasional back and forth because of the wind.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, it's pretty good.
I love that I have a +2 on.
So I've averaged everyone's rolls since you've been in the Trollclaws for the survival checks for the piloting of the boat.
Yeah.
And you guys have come out way above the average.
Therefore, the hand of God smite you all.
So
karmic rolls? We're doing karmic rolls? What's going on here?
Well, I came up with an idea that, if you guys could come out above the average roll that you possibly could, in the end, that by day 4 at least, that you would have cut an entire day off of your trip.
Ice cream.
Yay!
So due to the training of the others in the party who weren't familiar with the procedures and the average of the rolls of the other people piloting the boat who are experienced, you have passed through the area ahead of schedule by just under a day. So you probably cut about 22 hours off of your trip.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay. So the ability to see ahead of the boat increases steadily as the trees begin to thin out and eventually fall away behind you as you travel down the winding water. You have successfully traversed the Trollclaws, a feat not many can brag about. You are now traveling through open grassland that is very flat and unremarkable, but definitely a welcome sight after the dark, dank forest where you spent the last 3.5 days. Or 4 days. As you move away from the Trollclaws, you can still hear the echoes of the creatures inside hooting and hollering as if angry they weren't able to make multiple meals out of you all. And an hour later, the sounds have faded away into a distant memory. So if anyone wants to know anything about the area you are now in, you can roll me a history check.
Yes, here. That is one of my strong suits.
16.
History away. And I have advantage. Let's see how the first one goes.
Keanu and I are team 16.
Keanu, Nazriel.
I know where we're at.
We're in the one place. The thing.
So Keanu and Nazriel would know this. Okay, so you are in the Fields of the Dead.
Friendly place.
The rolling hill. So the Fields of the Dead are the rolling hills east of Baldur's Gate between the Winding Water and the River Chianthar on the Sword Coast. Around the mid-9th century, before the founding of Am, this land was a favored battleground for control of the lands north of Kalimshan. Kings Strom IV and Samti of Tether were buried here. In 1264, thieves stole the shield of Sylvam and the royal mask blades from the tombs here. Centuries after the fighting, by the mid-14th century, bones still littered the field, and cairns of the dead were everywhere. Now used for farming and ranching, plows occasionally turned up skeletons and rusting armor, weapons, and other detritus. The area in which you are currently traveling is the eastern region, filled with nothing but level fields of tall grass and the occasional family of deer grazing upon it. Gulls fly by overhead and make occasional caws, just to let you know that they're there and are waiting for the barest hints of food. In the distance to the north and south, you can see the rolling hills from the description, but they are miles away from the river. Ahead, you can make out the barest of details and a large sort of structure far, far away, probably about a day's travel.
Sally forth.
That's fine, but don't call me Sally.
Yeah, never mind. I
Okay.
forgot who I'm with.
So, whoever's piloting now, give me another survival check.
Is it you, Gregsha, or are we back to me again?
It's still daytime, so if you want to do another one, or if Greksha takes over.
Yep. All right.
I can try.
Oh
Maybe
goodness.
rested.
Let's
Got a
just,
big,
let's just
bandage around her head now.
Yeah.
Yes, that's another natural one.
What?
Good.
I rolled a
Thanks.
1 to reaction time.
Yeah, he rolled a 1
Nice.
too.
Y'all
So the
need.
boat beaches itself.
Daddy's got this. Don't worry. Just put your head
And
down.
Volfire's still awake, so Volfire's like, no. You go lay down.
Gregsha grabs the wheel and goes, wee!
How did you hit your head?
I'm not quite ready for this yet.
I'm
You
going to
can go.
spin the boat so the world stops spinning.
So yeah, I would say that Greksha is not quite ready to pilot the boat again. So someone's probably going to have to take her shift later.
I guess that'll be me. I was one of the ones trained up. So
But Fallfire managed to take the wheel back and was like, no, you lay down.
I can put on another. No.
And Keanu ended up slipping and whacking his elbow up against the helm.
Ow!
And might
Gonna
need a
be-
sling.
Gonna be at disadvantage for performance checks.
No, I'll
Roll me a d4, Keanu.
No.
you hit your funny bone.
2.
Okay, it's just like a really bad impact. It's not, you didn't break anything, you didn't sprain anything. It's just it is basically like you hit your funny bone.
I'm just gonna do that for a full minute to get the full Family Guy experience.
It's like Pee Wee when he got stabbed by the ruler in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So, who's doing perception? Who's on the watch for this?
I kind of feel like I should do both, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I think whoever pilots, and then I'm still on watch. I think for
You're on the floor, cradling your elbow.
okay, then.
I got it. I don't got it.
I can see something, maybe.
Stars.
I got to do everything in this place.
So Greksha and Valfire, you see. So everything's okay. It's flat land. You just see some other deer on both sides of the shore, just kind of grazing. And as you pass, they kind of look up at you, just staring at you. Nothing crazy.
We stare back.
Yeah, but since Valfire, when you took over for Greksha, when she realized that she was still pretty dizzy from their head injury, you managed to catch a massive gust of wind. Yep. Takes about a half a day off your travel.
Good job, Keanu.
So the sun begins to set for the day, and you realize you've made quite a lot of progress thanks to that lucky gust of wind in such a short space of time. And the wildlife seems to scatter as the light dims, leaving the environment creepily quiet. The moon rises over the forest behind you to the west, blanketing the region in a pale blue glow. So, since Greksha is taking the night off,
Apparently.
who's taking her place?
I guess Nazriel will.
What determines survival scores? Because that's who we should be talking to. Who's got the highest wisdom?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's just her
My
dice
next-
have betrayed her today.
I'm a +3 on survival with my, and then another +3 for proficiency. But Naz, I think, is higher.
Oh gosh, actually, with the backgrounds, they took away, they did away with the one I had originally had. So now my survival's +2 instead of +5, unless I customize it to be like,
Oh,
no,
no, okay.
They
Well,
nerfed you?
They nerfed your survival. You're gonna die. All right, I'm taking it.
The closest background I could choose was Farmer, which gave me insight instead of survival. No,
that's actually good to
nature
have.
instead of survival. Nature instead of survival.
Oh, that's not so good to have.
So it's like,
Okay.
maybe-
Well, I'm driving then because I have night vision.
all
or
right,
dark
yeah.
vision.
I will.
And who's going to be on watch?
I will percept.
Percept.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled an 11 to percept.
So your elbow is really still bothering you, and you're having a hard time holding on to the helm. You're just one-arming it. You're like, no, stop fighting me.
So it's like me actually playing Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Look out for the rock. I see it. You're gonna fucking hit it. Ah! Fuck.
So there's a couple of bumps as you kind of get close enough to the shore that you bump some rocks. But you don't manage to carve out the bottom of your boat, like the Titanic. But yeah, whoever was sleeping is awoken by this. And everyone's like, Nazir, you're supposed to be on watch.
I was on watch. I watched him pilot the boat, and then I watched him hit some rocks.
You watched him struggle.
Not the watch we're aiming for.
All right, next time we do this, I'm not steering, Naz. You're steering, and I'm gonna inspire you.
All right, we will do that. We need some inspiration, bro. We're being worn down by this long trip.
I can cast guidance at will now.
Yeah, me too.
You guys should be, yeah. Help.
So, however, while everybody's like barking at Nazriel for not doing his job, you do make out a series of tiny flashing lights in the air on both sides of the boat. They're of a light green hue with an odd red one randomly occurring here and there. They're not surrounding the boat or anything. They're just hovering about 20 feet away, and they seem relatively harmless.
Aliens.
Oh, the Fae are around us.
I cast fireball. I don't have fireball, so I can't actually do that.
I cast boot to the head.
I cast magic missile.
Boot to that.
At the darkness.
Oh, into the darkness. Oh man.
Where's the Mountain Dew?
Can I do a nature check to figure out what's going on?
Sure.
We all need a nature check for that matter.
I'm going to try to use insight to deduce what's going on. I rolled a 20.
Okay, so you can make out that the flashing lights are coming from a swarm of insects hovering about 4 feet off the ground. They're small, about the size of a typical housefly, but their abdomens are way larger and slightly translucent. Their bioluminescence is originating from there.
Fireflies that are probably acidic.
So, Keanu and Nazriel, since you both did insight checks, roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. Let's see. Save.
Okay.
Keanu, you get. Let's say you're within 10 feet of me. You get +3 here to a save.
Okay. Thank you. Good. I don't think it's going to matter. I rolled a 7 with that. Yeah.
I got a 12 total.
So
the
two of you
wisdom
feel the
based.
strangest sensation,
Oh, damn it.
as if something has slipped a finger into your mind,
Oh no.
and your body
Oh,
goes
it's
rigid,
somewhere else.
Oh,
and
no.
you seem to have lost control of it completely.
No.
One single impulse takes over all of your thoughts, and that is kill the person next to me.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
You have been charmed.
No. No.
Roll initiative.
Never liked those witches.
I don't want to roll initiative.
There was a red light?
This is happening at night.
What was the
Yep.
red light?
The lights charmed them. Well, so this is okay. So no, I'm saying roll initiative for Nazriel and Keanu.
Oh.
They're the only people that are charmed, so they're going to be controlled by the insects.
Ah, I found what I was looking for.
All right.
Good thing we were just piloting the boat and not fully armed at the moment. That there would only be punching.
Do you remember that I had catapult?
Okay. And we will take a short break while I set up the battlefield.
Oh, that will be bad. Catapult
No.
off the boat.
Catapult, God.
How do
Woo. Okay, we'll be right back.
a Pathfinder gets his wings?
Go.
Whoops.
Whoops. What happened? I
Nothing.
can't see it.
We were just featuring Keanu's chair. Or Keanu as the Invisible Man.
It's gonna be funny because next level I get invisibility as a spell.
Okay, so there's your boat made out of cardboard. A pizza box, actually.
Well
That's great.
And you can kind of see the colors. I had to use marker to paint some gray bottle cap plastic. So we had a purple one and an orange one.
Hmm?
Okay, so
Are there rings?
there will be.
Oh, there will be. Don't threaten us with a good time.
Is that a gelatinous cube?
That is, but that's where the insects are. The two cubes are the insects.
Okay.
Got excited there for a second.
Ah, shit. Okay, so we got Nazriel here. Who's charmed.
No. Oh.
With rings. Okay. So,
Someone's very crinkly now.
Sorry.
get my pad. Hang on a second.
So, I brought popcorn.
So when it came to the order, Nazriel had a 12. And Keanu had a 16. So that means Keanu is doing something first.
So I need direction from you because I know that. So I'm charmed, and I'm. So what is the?
Okay, so the whole idea behind this is you're to attack the person that is the closest to you. So you're the one in yellow on the left.
Okay. Give me a
So
moment.
you have Lysdar two spaces above, Greksha 2 spaces to the right, and Marcus 2 spaces to the right lower, and directly beneath you is Volfire.
Aren't I steering the boat?
No, Nazriel was, because he took over
No, I
for
was.
because he took over for Greksha.
Actually, I think I was.
Oh, you were.
Naz was on watch.
Okay, so you guys are swapped.
Yeah.
Ooh. I know how to kill him quick. Rams the boat to anything.
So I guess, Chris, what I want to ask is like, with this charm or however, it's like, am I like, is everything is like a horrible monster and it's just kill?
Yes, they are basically like they gave you like a post-hypnotic suggestion that like everybody around you is an enemy.
So I have to basically do as much damage to whoever's closest to me as I can.
Yeah, you're basically thinking everybody around you is trying to kill you.
Oh boy.
Why can't you just look at the bottle, pour it out?
Okay, so since you're at the top now, you're by the helm. You got Lysdar diagonally to your left, Duridas to your right, Those are probably the two. And you have Peeps on the other side of the helm.
All right. Well, Lysdar's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Grex's awake. Okay, you know what? I mean, this. If I were in a spot where I was surrounded by this many, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, max level, and it is a each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me.
Okay,
makes a
so
con
that's all the way
saving
down
throw.
to Nazriel.
So everyone, yeah, to Naz, it's going to be pink, blue, and Grexia.
Yeah, pink, blue, purple,
I'm gonna
Nazriel, and Grexia, yeah.
I'm gonna catch on to that, and I'm gonna counterspell it.
Oh, you're not even aware of what's going on yet.
Oh yeah, I haven't initiated
Yeah.
combat. Yeah, that's right.
So
Like, the only people who investigated them were Nazriel and Keanu. They're the only ones who've been affected. No one else knows what the hell's going on just yet.
all
I
right.
guess I'll probably just be sleeping then.
The 3 people in the cube need to roll a con. Oh wait, well no, if I'm doing max damage, so I'm going to do this. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm going to use as my bonus action, innate sorcery,
There you
and now
go. Okay, now
each of you. And then I'm going to cast a spell at max level. So, Thunder Wave. You guys have to roll a con save to beat a DC 17.
Eat my ass. What? Sorry? Is that me you're talking to?
Is that everybody?
Yeah.
No. It's going to be Lysdar, Grexia, and who's the blue one there that's also charmed? That's
Yeah.
Naz.
Nazriel.
Yeah, that's the only ones that are within 15.
Well done.
Oh my.
Okay, good. Grexia saved.
Ah,
Naz did not.
no.
And then
Someone's going to
Lysdar.
need a band-aid.
Yeah, it's going to hurt. Actually, Naz is going to drown.
Last con save 4.
Lysdar's going to go. Okay, so everyone that failed takes. Let me roll the damage. On a successful save, creature takes half. So here's the damage. Wow. Okay, I rolled 11 damage. That was a lot lower than I thought it was going to be.
Sound disappointed.
I just.
It's a
I'm
pride.
beginning to
thing.
realize that this isn't maybe as powerful a spell as I thought. But everyone that failed your con save, you get thrown 10 feet away from me.
Whee!
Oh,
Do we hit the wall? Do we hit the wall of the
Oh.
boat, or do we go over the wall of the boat?
I think
I
I
would
read.
let the DM decide.
Uridas, did you roll a con save?
Oh, did he hit me too?
Yeah, everybody.
My
That,
bad.
the
Sorry
only people
about
that didn't get hit were Valfire and Marcus.
Well, now things are up.
Sorry.
Okay, so what was the number we were going for?
17 to
Okay.
save.
So Grexia saved and Duridas saved.
Yeah.
Okay, and everybody takes 11. Or sorry, yeah, everybody takes 11 damage.
Everyone takes no. Whoever saved takes half. So 5, 6, whatever that 5.5.
Okay, so 11 damage from Lysdar. Come on.
11 for
There we go.
Naz. And if we're rounding down, 5 to Grexia, 5 to Duridas. And Chris, you have to decide if Lysdar and Naz go over the rail and into the drink.
Okay, so everybody that took full damage, roll a d4. And if you get a 1 and a 2, you fall. If you get a 3 and a 4, you don't.
Well, so I mean, they definitely go 10 feet away from me.
Yeah.
From
We're
wherever
talking
they're
like, okay, so do a dex save.
Okay, Dex it is. Frick. Nope.
Wow!
Wah!
We just need the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, so what would you put? I'd put the. See, I don't want to see like I'm. Say so 20. So I'd say if you were under 10, you fall. If you're over 10, you'd save. So Nazriel goes over. Lysdar manages to hang on.
But I don't know if Lysdar really has the option. It's 10 feet.
10 feet. Well, I would say like she held onto the railing and didn't fall over.
Okay. Okay.
Blasted her into the railing.
Okay, so Nazriel is in the water, even though he's still charmed, going like, "Oh, that bastard! I'm going to kill him next turn."
I mean, unbeknownst to anyone, he might be doing everyone a favor, keeping from
Yeah,
the
that was
paladin wading into everyone.
No one's going to get smited.
Yeah. That's so many
So-
smite options.
You're sinking
Slash
to the
the
bottom.
body pattern.
dog paddling. Yep. Okay, so now that you see that Keanu has attacked everybody,
Whoa.
and has kind of a crazed look in his eye, now everyone else can roll initiative.
Can I roll something to figure out what's going on?
Sure.
Nature?
I would say, yeah, nature.
Can I do a check
Oh, shit.
too?
You're like, the bugs did it.
Kill the bugs.
Yeah, like something comes to mind that there's like insects back in your homeland that could like implant post-hypnotic suggestions through the flashing of their lights, and like the only message you're ever going to get is cause harm. That's what the red one does. You would know that the green ones are the ones that do the hypnotizing, and the red one is the one that plants the suggestion.
Okay.
These
And there's 2
carrion
groups of 'em?
bugs.
Kill the red one first.
Kill the red one, kill the red one.
And you would also know that flame is probably the best way to do it. With
Kill
that
it
high
with
roll.
fire.
Yeah. With that roll, yeah. Okay, so when it comes to the initiative, Marcus got a 12. So you're on the same as Naz. Duridas got a 16, same as Keanu. And Greksha got an 11. And did you roll one, Fallfire?
I'm just getting back to this, put my character sheet pulling up, and I'm trying to roll.
Lysdar got an 8.
Rolled. I don't know how it's going to show up, but
The Volfire.
is it showing you guys? Because I still don't see it.
Question marks on mine.
Yeah,
Still trying to-
it's still like trying to load it. Mine was going kind of slow too.
Something's happening.
But then again, I'm also running StreamYard on the laptop, so it's going slow.
Yeah, it's going to take this long.
Chrome seems to run it really slowly.
Yeah, that's
So
why I
another
use the
browser.
Fire. That's why I use the Firefox.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
They go like, hey, they're all
Four.
one through.
And wow, this is just like the last fight.
Yep. See you guys in 10.
Okay, so Keanu already went. That leaves Durdas next.
Yay. Okay. Well. So are the two swarms? Are they like one creature?
Yeah. So there's like 20 or so green firefly and one red one within.
All right,
In
let's
each
try one of these new spells, I guess. So the clear cube, I will cast Hunger of Hadar. You open a gateway to the far realm, a region infested with unspeakable horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of darkness appears, centered on the point, with range lasting for the duration. Duration's up to a minute. The sphere is difficult terrain. It's filled with strange whispers and slurping noises, which
Jesus.
can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area. Creatures fully within of it have blinded condition. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold. Any creature that ends here must make a dex save or take 2d6 acid.
2d6.
So it's blinded.
Mhm.
I don't know if that does anything to its charming effect.
Not really, since they're not really looking at where they're going. They're just doing what they do.
Damn, that's what I was hoping. But yeah, so I guess the
so-
the bubble would be so it's like covering them but not touching the boat. 20 foot. I guess that's probably their whole cube. Yeah. And I don't know what difficult terrain does. Is that like half move?
Well, they hover. They're not on the ground.
Yeah, it's the sphere though.
Okay. So yeah, I would say it would be like half movement.
I don't know what difficult.
Yeah, difficult terrain is you move at half speed in difficult terrain.
Okay, and so what else did it do?
When it starts its turn, it will take damage.
Okay. So it has to do a save, or does it just automatically take it?
No, it takes the damage.
Okay.
But I'll wait till its turn.
I feel like a weak-minded fool. Like someone hit me in the chest.
Well, you are, so it all works out. Don't worry about it.
So.
And that'll be all for my turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
I
Okay.
don't know how they turned Nazriel, but I know how they did it to Keanu. They formed the shape of a woman.
Okay,
No, it's
so-
more of an illusion spell where everyone looks like the jealous husband.
Then you should be running in terror.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Okay. So Marcus and Nazriel are tied. Who has the higher dex?
12?
Let's see. Dex. I have. Oh, that's. One, I have 12.
12? Oh, Jesus.
Roll up.
Like to roll d4, like
Yeah.
like flipping a coin.
Yes.
There you go.
There.
Okay.
There's
Nazriel's going first.
Glub.
Okay, so what are you going to be doing, Globe?
Glug.
Splash.
Trying to swim in that huge amount of armor.
Yeah, you might be drowning.
Are you drowning? Call us.
Am I drowning, TM?
Help! I'm
in
drowning and I
athletics?
can't swim up.
Do not lose that armor, sir. I will
Also
kill you when
win.
you come out of here.
That's his replacement armor from the Cerulean Conclave.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Valfire is going to recoup his investment if it dies by just.
Valfire is going to go swimming in a minute if that's the case. And then you ain't getting it back.
Yeah.
Okay, so swimming is half movement, right?
Yep, I think so.
Let's see. Swimming. Swim speed can be used. Where are you? Thanks, D&D. Beyond. Let's see. When you're swimming, each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot, 2 extra feet in difficulty. Okay, so it's like works up to half.
So are you going to try to get back on the boat?
I'm assuming that's what charmed person would want to do.
Yeah, you want to kill the person who just hit you.
Yeah, actually, Keanu makes this easier to figure out logically what happened in this situation. I gotta get back at that guy.
Okay, so what's your speed?
F that guy.
I mean, it's gonna be like while swimming 15 feet,
15.
I guess. So
You can. Okay, so you're going to have to do a
Hold on a second.
acrobatics.
I think what's the rule for swimming in heavy armor?
Heavy armor. That's a good one.
is there one?
I'm pretty sure you can't.
You got to be strong.
Do they bother calling out rules in that? Let's see. Yeah, DM's option. Moving
Swimming in
rough-
heavy armor. Hang on a second here.
Moving in rough
It says the
water.
rules are in chapter 8 of the book, but that's the old book.
We can roll with whatever exists in said book.
It's basically armor or not. You need to spend 1 extra foot of movement while swimming unless you have a swimming speed.
Oh.
That
Yeah, it
works.
says there's no special rules on it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Wow.
The only thing I found on the Beyond was like, the DM's option moving in rough water might require a successful athletics check.
I would say you're going to need it.
I mean, it's
Julie, you're on
technically difficult
athletics.
terrain.
Yeah, you're going to have to do like an athletics check to get back on board.
That's fair. So Nazriel swims back to the boat and tries to climb back up. From the distance, I think we were.
Yeah, athletics or acrobatics. I'd say athletics, yeah.
Yeah, athletics. But I don't
Climbing.
think he's doing like a backflip onto the boat from the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. 12.
I'd say you manage it with that.
Damn. You're gonna kill me.
Don't go away, Ring.
I'm in danger.
Yes. We are all in danger.
Okay, so you're back on the boat.
Yes, have to just see him climb. I'm like climbing up.
And he tightens his gauntlet.
So I would say that took up all of your movement.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Isn't the athletics of climbing take up his action?
I hope
Yeah, it
so.
would too.
Yay! Your turn's over.
Yes. Yay!
And I still don't know you're charmed.
Yeah, and you don't know yet. You haven't attacked anybody.
Somebody perception crazed looking eyes or something. I don't know.
Your hair is just
Insight?
dripping in your eyes right now.
Guys,
You're all
Guys,
emo.
like- grapple them or something.
Wait. If the charm person, well, okay. Maybe throw some role playing here. Keanu.
No. When you take damage as a charm person, you get an extra. Every time you take damage, you get a chance to save.
Ah, that's right. Okay, right. So it was wisdom.
I damaged you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You damaged me. And it
So
was
I would say do a
that's
save
what-
right now to see if you can do it.
okay. So
I do
Yeah,
have a number I'm
retroactive,
looking
whatever.
for.
But yeah, that was wisdom, Keanu.
Yes, a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't cast
Oh,
this
yeah.
on you.
Yeah. You,
Oh my!
You definitely passed.
you knocked sense right back into me.
So basically,
Oh.
yeah, you got hit. You hit the water, and the hell just happened? Like for a second, you were in this really dark space of frame of mind, and now you're what? What just happened?
Well,
You're
I guess-
welcome.
Still stands.
Power of the yeet.
Yep. So that's Nazriel's turn. Next up is Marcus.
Okay, so we know that it's the silly bugs that are doing this. Let's see. So
Silly bugs.
Kill it with
let's
fire.
see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
On a
How many
separate
feet
note,
away
has
are
anyone
they?
played that game?
Man.
Oh, I played the demo for Kill It on Fire.
We are going to cast Spiritual Weapon, of course.
It's gonna go to
And
squish some
unfortunately, I can't reshape it to a giant fly swatter. But
bugs. Boo. Worst game ever.
oh no! I'm summoning it on them
okay.
as close to them as possible, because it's like what within 60. No bugs.
Oh, the
Blue
bugs.
bugs.
The blue bugs. Oh, shit. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Let's see.
Fly swatter.
Swatting bugs with a yeah. I mean, you could call it a fly swatter.
Let's see. Actually, range of area is 60 feet. So yeah,
You're
yeah, I
there.
can definitely get within their range, and yeah, it's gonna swing.
Okay.
Oh,
And you needed a...
it pivoted on the 18 and rolled over to the 4.
Yeah, you did not make it. They are too fast for your spiritual weapon. So you see it take a swing, and they just kind of like move around it. It just passes between them all.
Fine.
And you see them kind of like the shockwave, or what do they call it? Like the... God damn it. Like the air displacement that it causes, you see them kind of like swirl around, but...
Boo.
Anything else?
Well, I mean, the only thing I know of is that the bugs did it, and that, shout at Keanu, stop it, stop it before you make me stop it.
If that was like a vicious mockery, then I could try to resave.
I only have thaumaturgy. I can't do that.
You just need to take turns slapping him, like the scene from Airplane, where
Then there's somebody with a gun, somebody with a big lead pipe,
yes. You just need to do some damage to
boxing
trigger that.
gloves.
Does anyone speak jive?
I do.
Shit.
There it is. I speak jive.
Sucker don't want no help, sucker don't get no help. Jive ass don't got no brains anyhow.
Wow.
That's the movie. Anyway, so is that your turn then?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. I'm not getting into this.
Gresh is next.
Can I see the ones that have been covered in darkness and whatnot?
Nope, it's a big dark orb.
Okay, I will aim for the other ones and cast Call Lightning.
Okay.
They need to make a 16 dex save.
16 dex save, okay. And their dex is...
Hope the lightning also electrifies Marcus's hammer. Just
Bug zapper.
yes.
They did not pass.
Okay.
Unstepper.
They take 15 lightning damage.
Oh shit! So that was to the blue.
Yeah.
Okay. 15?
Mhm.
15. Okay.
And that's in
So you see a good number of the green lights go out.
that's in a 10-foot column, basically. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't take
That's
them all out. Okay. So after that, it is Lysdar. And she, let's see what she got here.
Did she take out the red one?
No.
Damn.
Wow, that is fucked up.
Sure is.
No, it's like my spells are all screwed up.
Oh,
Mine
I
are
have
a
like
little wonky,
5
too.
first levels, 1 second, 1 fourth. I don't have any third.
That's
I
that's
had
how
to
Warlock.
rechoose all my spells.
Yeah, you probably didn't choose. You know, you get some spells like get auto leveled, and then others like you can choose. You know, you don't
Yeah.
because you jumped straight to the level. You didn't like initially pick your first level, and then your second level, and your third level.
But also because Warlocks only have 2 spell slots, it doesn't matter for the level. You can
Yeah.
cast 2 spells, and it auto brings them to the highest level.
there was something with the change that like everyone has to like prepare spells now or some such. The legacy character, it was just kind of like, oh, it seemed to just know everything and just pick what to prepare. But the managed spells now for the same for at least Paladin, it's like, oh, I have to pick which ones I know.
Yeah, this isn't good. Damn it.
Well, I always thought Warlocks, like, you knew all the spells that you made,
Yeah.
but you only get to cast 2 of them.
Yep, that's correct. And then at level up, you can like switch out spells.
Yeah.
I like that flexibility that they have in mind for the number of things. It's like, oh yeah, when you level up, you can switch out this proficiency or mastery or spells or whatever. It's like, if it's not working out for you, you're not stuck with this forever.
Yeah, but my Eldritch Blast is gone.
Yeah, there was. What did I have to do for that? Because
I mean, I remember picking it.
it was missing for me too. Let me double check. Oh no!
Right.
So you do have to choose it. So you have to choose it from your spells. So if you go to your character builder, at the top there's class features, optional, feature manager, and spells.
Yeah, that's why I'm having such a hard time here because I'm like, I'm missing
Yep.
things.
Click on the spells, and then choose Eldritch Blast.
Hang on a second. How did I wait? What was it? Features and traits or what?
Go back to the character builder,
Okay.
and then right under where it says Warlock, you'll see class features,
Yeah, it's
optional,
under the
manager,
Optional
under
feature
all the class.
manager or spells. Yeah.
spells. So click on spells, and that's where you select your spells.
Yeah.
You get 10. So you have
And
to
I
choose
remember I picked it. It just didn't like stick. Fucked up shit.
Unless your character sheet was just open before you picked it, and you just have to refresh. I don't know.
I see it on your screen. Like, I just pulled up Lizar's character sheet. It's there. Eldritch Blast.
I don't see it.
Yeah, refresh the character then, that tab. You might just be you had it open like as you were doing the changes on a different tab or something. I don't know.
There it is now. Okay. I mean, I picked it like earlier in the week
Oh,
when I made the character, and for some reason it just didn't stick.
ah,
Okay, so she's gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast.
She would have 2, I believe.
Yeah.
She's level 6. Yeah, she.
So the first one is a 19. That definitely hits. And the second one.
She kills one bug.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is you can't really target because they're flying around. So that hits also. Okay, so damage for 3 damage. And 8 damage. Okay, so Grexa did 15. 11. So that whole swarm is gone.
Oh, there goes the fly swatter.
So he's just like, oh, hey.
Zap.
Yeah. So that whole swarm is gone. And that basically leaves, your spiritual weapon just kind of hanging there for no reason. Okay, and
No pun intended.
she's going to move in front of Keanu so he can't hurt Peeps. Who was unconscious, by the way.
Wait, I thought
Okay, and that is her turn. Okay, and that took the blue swarm out, so that one is off the table. Next one is Valfire.
Oh, hooray. I was just about to get all my spells done. Excellent. All right, let's line it up, even though I don't think I can use it all.
Oh, I didn't realize inside my my gelatinous cube there was 2 figures in there.
nice.
I don't know if you can actually see it.
Here.
Yeah.
Jello.
So, fireflies probably like fire, right?
They do not like fire.
Toy to play.
So there is a big orb of darkness around them, but I would imagine you could like shoot something into the middle
Mm-hmm.
and still hit them.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's go with what's it I have for bonus actions here? 2. That's not gonna do anything fun. So how far are they from me?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 20, between 25 and 30.
Okay. Then 30. Let's see here. Why is this not working like I wanted to? Because everything is Dragon Balls. Okay. There we go. All right. So, fortunately, I have that 15-foot cone, or I believe it's 60 feet straight. 60 feet, 30 feet. Let's see here. Take your action. You can replace one of your attacks with an exhalation of each creature. Interesting. It was talking before about having, well,
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a
it's a cone or it's a direct
Line.
shot. Yeah, line. I can't seem to find it at the moment, but I believe it was a 15-foot cone or close enough to hit them. So I'm going to click on that once and go ahead and believe it's that they have to get a dex save of 14.
Yeah, the book says 15-foot cone or a 30-foot line.
Okay,
That
30
is-
foot line.
Okay, you might want to move first.
I mean, okay, if someone's going to be in the way, sure.
Yeah,
I'll stand-
because you're gonna hit Marcus.
It's a
Okay,
5 foot.
well.
Wide, it's still a 5 foot wide line.
Fair. That's fair. I should move.
Don't zap the cleric.
You have God on your side. You'll be fine.
After this, he won't be on yours.
Didn't believe in him anyways. So, how come I can't
Wow.
stand just below him and then hit him? As in, Marcus is above me and I would be below him. Don't read into that too heavily.
So you're the bottom?
Yes.
Nice. So when
I just-
Ballfire moves to that side of the boat kind of shifts weight.
Well, I'm saying fine, forward so that anybody doesn't fall off the back end again.
Yeah.
No, I want to be in the box directly below him because I should still be able to hit him from that angle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that being said, I unleash the beast, and anybody in there's got to get a 14
14
or higher for a save. They get half as much damage if
what
they.
kind of save is it?
It's a dex.
Dex, okay.
So basically,
Come on, you can
they'll
do
take
it.
half as much damage if they don't.
You can do it, D&D Beyond. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same thing. That's probably why.
You can do it.
Come on, guys.
Oh, that's Lysdar. Hang on. Derp. Doing it on the computer.
Congratulations, Lysdar was not hit.
Yep. Dex. So they got a 7.
So that's splashy death. Or just 7
Okay,
points
so they
of
take 7.
flaming damage.
So you can't really tell how much damage you've done because it's just this big black, void. But you
Right.
you did hit some.
It's black void
so.
of.
Yeah.
of,
It's almost like your flames got absorbed by it.
Well, I'm going to also, as a bonus action, go ahead and put some juice on my crossbows.
Ew.
And take a little.
You hear
See what
Lysdar
my-
in the back go, gross.
You can hear whispers, slurping sounds from the orb.
Yeah, I don't judge what else is on this boat, so keep it quiet. All right, 3 points off.
Okay. That is Valfire's turn.
So I'm ready to rock and roll. Next turn.
Next is the Swarm. So
Okay,
they're blinded.
2d6 damage, cold damage first.
2d6, okay.
So let me roll. I'll roll that. 2d6 cold roll. 5 damage.
5 damage, okay. All right, they're still up. Okay, so is there a way to get out of this?
Yeah, they can move out of it.
Okay.
So like 25 feet. Or no, it'd be what? 15 feet.
They
I get
have,
2 extra breath
20-foot
weapons, by
bubble.
the way.
they can move 20, okay.
They're half speed.
Okay, so they can only move 10.
Oh, so they can't move out.
If we're lucky, they just fly in circles.
So they would be able to do it on the next turn.
And if the creature ends their turn in there, they have to make a dex save
A dex save, okay.
of 15.
Oh, God. He's good. I got a 10.
They take 2d6 acid damage. 6.
Okay, they're still up.
Slurping sounds can be heard.
Delicious. Okay, so back to the top of the round.
I get a wisdom save, but every time that they take damage, don't they have to maintain concentration?
For this, it does not say.
Oh. Well, so I just get my wisdom save to try to get out of this, right? Shit, you guys better hope I roll well.
You did not.
15's not high enough, huh?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Nazriel rolled pretty high last time. Yeah, you got a 25. So Keanu is still charmed. So the person nearest to you now is Lysdar. But you also have Duridas over there and Greksha.
I'm like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Lysdar's 5. Peeps is 5.
I'm not going to hit Peeps.
Peeps is unconscious from the thunder wave.
Or Peeps.
So am I still supposed to try to do max damage?
Mm-hmm.
Well, great. Now he's had some time to think about it.
Really? Because there's so many of you. All right, another level 3 thunder wave. No. Shoot, who's next to me?
Lysdar.
Okay, so I can't really do anything because someone's right next to me. All right, I'm going to hit Lysdar with my sword.
Okay.
$23.
That hits.
Oh, and I do have Dex. So I do 10 damage plus she is vexed, which means what?
Let's see. What did that mean?
Oh wait, no, I don't have Dex. Never mind. That's if I did have weapon mastery, it would do that. Okay, I just did 10 damage.
Okay. So you give her a nice old slash across the belly, and she grasps it, and you see the blood start to come out between your fingers.
She's not gonna date me now, is she?
Nope. You screwed that up. Anything else?
Well, shit. If I'm doing max damage, then bonus action, I'm gonna draw a dagger and use it on my offhand. 23.
That hits.
Glad you're thinking properly, Keanu.
I'm role playing. I better be inspired after this.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Oh, you're going to be inspired, all right.
Okay, and she takes
Fired
it like
off the edge of a boat. Well,
That's me.
I've been meaning to use my new breath weapon, so
Okay.
I got it.
Next up is Duridas.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a splash in the water will wake you up.
Well, I will. I can like just dismiss a concentration spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'll shoo the shadow orb,
Okay.
and
So they are no more blinded?
correct. And then I will blast the Eldritch way.
Sorry, Rang.
First, Eldritch Blast, 19.
Hits.
Zap.
9 damage.
9 damage.
And then second Eldritch Blast. 24.
Wait, can we go back? So, did the first wave or the first swarm that got killed, was that the one that was possessing me?
No.
Okay.
That was when they got Nazriel.
Uh,
Okay, so your first Eldritch Blast did it.
nice. I'm still here, but I'm gonna mute my camera.
Okay.
So I'm no longer charmed. Yay!
Just in time to get punched by everyone.
Who thinks you're still charmed?
Isdar is going to take the opportunity to punch you in the face.
Huh? What's going on? Ow.
Okay, so the second
Okay, so
swarm, you see an Eldritch Blast explode, and you don't see any more of the flashing lights in the air. And Keanu kind of like blacks out for a second. You see him almost fall over. But after a moment, he recovers.
I know Kung Fu.
Okay, a second. Let's get out of this.
So did she hit me?
Not yet, she didn't.
All right. I'm going to take the dodge action.
What is going on here? Did we lose somebody? Oh, it's the conflict cam that's doing it. There we go. Okay, so turn that music off. Okay, so the last one, kind of the explosion happens. No more flashing lights in the sky. Keanu gets a little weak in the knees, but recovers. And you're back on the trail. I think Nazriel kind of looking at Keanu like, I could have been doing what he did, but something happened.
Yeah, I saved you from him. All right, who can I heal?
Lysdar's taking quite a bit.
All right.
we could just
Peeps
rest on the
Peeps is hurt. I think Duradas also took, and Grexia took damage,
Yes.
and Nazriel took damage.
Just
Alright.
a little bit.
I was going to. Well, Keanu was like slumped over right after the charm thing. Like Nazir would.
26
I realized
for the
the
first
horrible gash on Lysdar, and immediately healing. Immediately heal all of her hit points.
Oh, so I did not need to roll that. I'm
Not
sorry.
for Lysdar. I got her.
So
Laying hands.
Lysdar got
just-
how much? So who? Okay, so 26 to Lysdar.
Naz was doing something. I didn't hear what he said.
Yeah, we have 20. If it's 26, yep, I have enough for land hands to do that. Yes,
Okay, I'm good now. 26 did it.
that leaves me
Okay.
with 4 points healing.
Well, no. So I don't know how much damage I did to her. I rolled 26 to cure her because I didn't know what you were doing. So I was
Yeah,
just going
the 26 that Keanu rolled cured her.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
She's up to max.
Okay.
Fine. We'll let Keanu try to make amends through that mend.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, you cast the spell. You see her wounds heal up, the knife wound, the slash, and the little burn marks from your thunder wave. And then
Who else? Grexia, how much did you
and
need?
then
I was only down 5.
does 15 hit Keanu?
No.
Well, she takes a swing at you.
I'm just gonna be like, I deserve that.
Damn right you did.
It doesn't damage you, but it hurt. But it hit you.
Greksha is healed. Peeps is healed for 13.
Okay.
Who else got hit? Naz? But
Durados.
Naz deserved it. Durados.
I just find you to be a bigger douche than you were. That's all.
Oh shit!
That was a dick move.
I'm sorry. I get to put my rings away.
All right. Durados is healed. Everyone's healed.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Don't do that again.
I don't know what I did. I saw pretty lights, and then
You went, ooh, shiny.
And then there.
Yeah. So
And I was really tired
You hulked out.
because I used all of my level 3, or no, 2 of my. Oh, no, only 1 of my level 3 slots.
I remember pretty lights, a loud
Yeah,
noise.
I'll take a slight bit of healing.
Okay.
If anybody has a splash of healing left.
Sure.
Yeah, I have. Well, went on a healing rampage, but that means I have.
I also have
30
healing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it.
I
You
can
got-
heal without using spell slots.
You got 12, Alpha. I went around.
I definitely didn't need all that.
That's my lowest healing spell.
I'll just blew through all your spell slots.
Yeah, mine's all self-inflicted, so just pull up a scale and give her the old poke.
Yeah, anyone who is charmed requires a long rest to fully recover from this.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Somebody give him the mallet to the head. Clink.
Okay, and to continue the trip, who was piloting was Keanu. So if Keanu's going to bed, who's taking his place?
I'll do it.
I will.
Okay,
She'll do it.
let's see that survival check.
Team Charm is going to bed.
I'm not doing anything until I see if she can
Guidance.
handle it this time around.
Guidance.
That's a 30.
There we go.
Hello, there we
That's
go.
my girl.
Hey, she's back.
And who is doing the watch?
As is having nap time with.
God damn, you bounced back big time.
Wow.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
a
everyone's
natural
gonna.
20.
Yep.
I think everyone's gonna.
So Greksha sees all the things. Yeah, so there doesn't appear to be any more swarms in the immediate area, and you can see pretty far ahead, even though it's nighttime, that you don't see anything flashing in the distance along the way. So the path ahead is looking relatively safe for the moment. And there is nothing else of note happening for the rest of the night. So now we're on to day 5.
Druidcraft for the weather for the next day.
The weather is going to be overcast, but there's not going to be any rain. It's just going to be really, gross out, looking pretty dark and dank. All right, as the darkness fades away into dawn, the winding water has been clear of any issues outside of the insect swarms. When the sun crests over the hills to the east, you can now make out that structure that you spotted the night before in the distance. It's another gigantic bridge that stretches over the winding water from north to south, lies before you. It is dark and a little creepy looking, as it's almost entirely black. All along it, you can see small huts and stalls, possibly homes or shops. You can't really tell from the distance you're at. At each end, where the bridge meets the ground of the Fields of the Dead, stands a massive statue of a male figure of some sort. Surrounding these statues are more huts and structures, much like what you can see on the bridge itself. If anyone wants to know what this is, roll me a history.
I'm still sleeping.
Yeah.
Yep,
You just kind of went,
know when I can roll.
oh, look, it's a bridge. You went, yeah. So,
Oh,
Valfire, Durados, and Greksha, and Keanu. So, the only person who know anything about this is Durados. So, it's called Boareskyr Bridge. And it's the crossing over the winding water connecting Salbar, Trail, and Scornabel to the Waterdeep and the Tradeway. The bridge is made of black granite and has a statue of Cyric at one end, and the other is Baal. A semi-permanent trading community sprang up around the bridge by 1481, and it was composed of numerous tents, corrals, blacksmiths, and a bustling marketplace. Because it was only a way station, goods were not cheap there. The bridge was built by the adventurer Boareskyr during the time of troubles in 1358. The gods Cyric and Baal fought a battle on this bridge. The resulting destruction of Baal poisoned the water in the vicinity of the bridge and further downstream. And because of this, the oft-heard curse was, "Go drink from the west side of the bridge." By 1489, business at the bridge was routine and relatively peaceful, and a small village grew around the fort with a caravan outside that for with a caravan ground outside that for caravans, travelers, and pilgrims. The bridge is still a few miles off. Doesn't look like your approach has been noticed as of yet, most likely due to it being extremely early in the morning. How do you want to proceed?
I would like to shop.
Well, you're not
If we
quite
want to
there
do a
yet.
shopping episode.
You're not quite there yet.
Well,
I need armor. I don't know.
They
if I
don't
have
want to
this.
play
You
in
and
the
your armor.
poisoned water.
Well, yeah, no. Let's get east of the bridge, pull over, and then go say hi. Look for spices. I can buy some armor, and I don't know. Get into trouble.
Get
Oh
someone.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it's been so hard so
Maybe-
far.
for a waxing for Nazriel after dumping him in the water.
Ah, he's fine.
He needs a blow dryer.
Oil them up.
Oil.
Yep. Got to oil up our Tin Man.
Oh, I'm sure Keanu's got a whole box of baby oil.
Oh.
Oh,
So I saw a meme today, and it says when you finally find your keys at Diddy's house, and it was from the end of Men in Black after they blew up the big alien that they were inside its belly, and they're like covered in goo, and they're going pit pit pit, trying to spit it all out.
He's got like a handful of it stripping off of there. Yeah.
oof.
All right.
So-
Yeah. Let's. Can we leave our fearless friend in the security of the boat while she rests up after getting kicked around a little bit?
So what's the plan? Everybody in agreement?
I mean, we gotta get some spice. That's how we're paying our way.
Spice. Are there worms?
The spice must flow.
So yeah,
He who controls
We go-
the spice controls the universe.
we go under the bridge and park in the clean water.
So it takes about an hour to get to the bridge. And you can see that there's finally life stirring about it and the surrounding structures. You can also see that there is a dock that is on the west side of the bridge, which does not look like it has been used in quite a while. It is like falling apart, and the wood is rotted, and yeah, it's generally kind of gross. There's also one on the other side of the bridge on the east side that is actually bustling with activity. It looks like there's some fishermen trying to head that way and everything.
East side.
Okay. So, who's piloting at this point?
Correction.
Is it still
I
Gretchen?
believe
Yes,
it's
it's still morning. So,
Has that 27 after all.
Greksha, you pull the boat over. You pass underneath the bridge, and you can see people like leaning over it, looking down at you as like kind of curious as to what's going on. Like, are they a threat? Are they friendly? Are they here to shop? But you see most people standing on the shore, just kind of stand there watching you pass, kind of weary. And there's two people standing on the dock on the east side of the bridge, watching you, and they're wondering if you're actually going to dock. So when you actually angle the boat in that direction, you see one of them grab a rope, and the other one grabs a sword.
Keanu, can you set up the communication link?
Yeah. Message to everybody.
Hook up the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm also going to start singing so that they can play. It's like, be not afraid.
Oh my god.
That's probably a
Are you
big
on
red
Marcus's
flag.
payroll now? Well, Marcus's payroll, huh? Okay, I see how this is.
Clandestine communications, is he our Uhura?
Like, big red flag. You see the guy with the sword actually like pick it up and grab it with two hands, like he's getting ready to hit someone.
And I'm like,
Oh, he's friendly. Just use the broadside.
we're here to trade. As I roll a 21 on persuasion.
Raise
Yeah, with the sword.
flag.
Takes a second. Like you see him like narrow his eyes a little bit. Then he puts the sword away. All right. So
It's like
you dock. The guy that was standing there with the rope pulls over or walks over and ties the boat, the rope around the front of the boat to anchor it. And is like, "What are you looking for?"
spice.
They don't seem very happy to
Spicy.
see new people.
We're not planning on staying.
So
I'm
what was
just
it you were
gonna
looking
flat
for?
out explain to them like this, like we work for a fancy chef in Baldur's Gate. He sent us on a roundabout way to go bring him
Spicy journey.
spices. And do you have anything like that? And at the same time, we also need supplies for our journey, and we're happy to pay good coin.
Well, you said the magic word. So they step aside, and the guy with the rope just kind of like does a little hand motion to say, like, go on in.
What's the word?
Said the
Happy?
magic word.
The guy with the sword is obviously the security guard for the dock and is just standing there eyeballing you, kind of like,
Come on.
I will make sure I speak with animals active and take peeps for walkies in the woods.
He's probably gonna
He's
drop some serious ass.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
literally scared the pee out of peeps with the thunderclap or whatever it was, the thunder wave.
Poor little guy.
Yeah, he was
Aw.
pretty banged up. He was like almost close to death.
Yeah, I don't have a character sheet for him.
Yeah,
yet,
I didn't
so-
have time to make it because of computer stuff that happened today.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll have it for next time, though.
I get
No
Um,
worries.
but it is
okay.
I get it.
So straight off the dock, there's, like I said, two people standing there with fishing poles. They're getting ready to go fishing. You can tell from where you are that it is a pretty even mix of shops and homes. So everybody that owns a shop here also lives directly in the same area. Everything that's around the base of the bridges are the shops. Everything that's on the bridge are the homes.
Okay. So on the side that we're at, let's go to the shops.
Okay.
Take a look to see what they got.
What's
Any
shopping?
places to eat.
Okay. Pick 3 people from the party, and each of you roll a d4.
One step. I'll have a D4. Okay.
I'll roll it. I mean, what are we doing? Like,
This is
Okay.
to determine what shops are on this side of the bridge.
anyone else?
Roll it,
Does anyone
roll it,
want to
roll it.
roll the
Sure, I'll take
Cool.
one.
Yep.
Whatever.
Okay, we
You
got
have
our
cat?
3 right there. Peeps! Okay, so on this side of the bridge, you have a clothier, you have a fishmonger, and you have a swordsmith.
I guess I'll go to the swordsmith.
I don't think we're in the market for fish at the moment.
What? I'm gonna go to the. We should go talk to the fishmonger to find out how they cook their fish. And
Get their spices. Yeah.
Good point.
so, Marcus, you want to come with me and
Sure.
try to influence these guys?
Yeah, go get your manga on.
Okay,
Right,
so
Step away for a second.
Marcus and Keanu are going to the fishmonger.
Sure.
Okay. So you walk into his tent, and it is a pretty young-looking guy. You would normally think that it's like some old dude that's been here forever, but no, it is like almost like a teenager. Dusty hair. It's kind of like, I wouldn't say dirty blonde, but maybe a little more pale than that. No facial hair, clean-shaven, and really lanky. But actually probably the only person you've seen so far in this entire area that is excited to see somebody new. So you walk in, he's like, my name is Kenton, welcome.
I'm going to use message to tell Marcus like we should convert him into one of our followers.
Make him a group
Reply,
for your band.
our followers. Our followers? When did you join the church?
When we had the trolls and the giant demon dog on our side.
The Church of Boom Boom.
Right. We're here to trade spice. We're here to purchase spices that are unique to the area.
Oh. You see like the big beaming smile that he has
penicillin.
kind of like dissipates a little bit. He's like, oh, yeah, we don't actually do that here.
Well, what do you have?
Is there anything unique to this area?
We have fish.
What kind of fish? Is it like unique fish here? Because
we only fish from the east side of the bridge, and over there you get like a certain mid-sized trout, and you get a couple of like, I guess what we consider like anchovies, not anchovies, but sardines.
Minnows.
Sardines. That's basically it. I don't do the cooking, I just sell the fishes.
you just sell the fish. Which are the best for eating?
I would say the sardines, the pin bones inside are small enough that you don't have to debone it. So you can basically just take a bite and don't have to worry about it. Cooked or raw, they're pretty damn good.
How much for a sardine?
Sardine is
For a sardine?
2 copper. How much for this one rib?
How about I give you 1 copper and just suck on it for a little bit?
Yeah. How about you?
Oh my gosh!
Screw the cup. How about you pour it in my hand for a dime?
Good blow, that's a lot of money.
You got change for 100.
Right.
I have that for some reason. That entire movie is like etched into my brain. Don't make me hop after you. So yeah, it'll be 2 copper for one of the sardines, and I'll sell you a bunch of 2 for 10 copper.
A bunch
of 5 for 10 copper. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
A bunch of 6.
Okay. Yeah. I'll drop him a silver.
Okay.
Take that. So if we wanted to have someone cook this for us, because I don't know how to cook, where would we go?
On the other side of the bridge, there is someone who sells cooking, not ingredients per se, but like cookery implements, like pots and pans and stuff that we make out of an ore that we mine on the other side of the mountains or the other side of the hills. But they also do presentations for people that want to show you how to use the cookery, how to properly season it so things don't stick. So they might have some things for cooking there.
Well, thank you, my good man.
Thank me.
Thank me.
Thank me.
Thank you for the copper.
Your
Now piss
persuasion
off.
is not that
Yeah.
good.
So
And they still thank him.
I don't know. So do bag of holding? Do they actually keep things
Fresh?
Suspended?
No.
No.
No, if you throw a body in there, it is going to rot. I've learned that from Critical Role.
Okay, so I started listening to their podcast and I got a whiff of that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, they threw 3 bodies in there and forgot they were there. And when they finally went back like 10 episodes later, they're like, "Oh, by the way, you open up the bag and the smell of death hits you."
yeah. There was a troll.
There's a flush of people.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
All the better to put a straw into.
all right. Well, so I've got
You
Man slush.
got 6 sardines. 7 people and a fish, or 7 people and a fox.
what's at the sword store? Did anyone go over there?
Yeah,
I
is any you were? Okay, so what are you looking for?
I was gonna just see what the wares were that he had, if he has any armor, like that kind of stuff.
Okay, so you walk into the swordsmith's tent, and it is a very grizzled old man, really dark skin. Looks like he works out in the sun all day long and has become permanently tanned. Not very happy, not very friendly looking, and he's got an anvil that he is currently hammering with a big old piece of metal. And he sees you walk in, and he's just like, "What?"
Okay. So let me see if this will help at all.
So if it's any idea what kind of things he makes, the sword that he, or the metal that he's using, think like a Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. That's the size of metal that he is currently hammering.
Are we talking like?
We're talking like it's that
Gigantic
wide.
weapon.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Yeah,
Like the broadest of broadswords.
right. That makes sense. As you would. So.
And you can see behind him, like leaning up against parts of the tent, like where there's like actual wooden structures, like to holding the tent up. You can see there's gigantic fucking swords behind him, like just the biggest things you've ever seen.
What do I determine about these swords by my investigation roll? Is there something else in there of value? Like, it's kind of peeking around.
You can see these are obviously very unique. It takes a certain type to actually wield them. It also doesn't look like any of them have sold within the last 5 years.
Okay. Do any of them look like things that I could handle?
Are you able to handle broadswords?
Be able to handle one, but do I just need to start playing with it to get a proficiency in it?
Well, I don't know. Is your character able to use them?
I think that'd be a martial weapon.
Martial
right?
weapon, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can use martial weapons. Yes.
So yeah, he's just eyeballing you the whole time. You're just looking at everything that he's got. He's like, "You gonna buy something?"
Yeah, I was thinking about it. What are the prices on these things? Anything potentially out of the ordinary, other than the fact that they're as wide as a horse?
Well, he's like, "Pick one, and I'll let you know." So there's
that one.
There's one that literally looks like Cloud's Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII.
Anything I should know about this one?
So these are
that
these
one
are great
is
swords, two-handed weapons.
Yeah, it's a two-handed weapon. It's basically just a straight blade with like a curve at the top, and it has a couple of holes mold out or hold out in between, like right in the center, like the center line of the sword.
Yeah,
for like
speed
balance
holes.
issues. Yeah, so you can put that materia in there. No, just like for balance issues. And he goes, "That one, 250 gold."
Okay. Is there anything about it that I should know other than it being pointy and heavy?
It's a sword, and I made
Are
it.
all your swords just swords?
Yes.
This is going over quite well.
This is probably
Best
why
salesman ever.
these swords are all covered in a very thick layer of dust.
Is there maybe something else that I might be able to look at that's more than just a sword?
And he just like looks at you for a few seconds. He kind of starts shuffling around behind the anvil, and he pulls out the smallest knife you've ever seen. It's almost like one of those ones that you can like put on the palm of your hand, and you bend your fist around it, and it just kind of sticks out past your knuckles.
Like a key. Yeah.
I have this.
And that's more than just a sword? What else do you use it for, sir?
250 gold.
Got it. They're all 250 gold. I'm with you on your pricing. My question is there anything outside of these, clearly, we'll call them classic swords?
Nope.
Sell any armor?
He's kind of like,
I mean, I feel like I'm at a McDonald's and I don't like burgers. So, all right. Between me and God, what damage-wise would these kind of swords do?
the damage that they do.
Yeah. What am I looking at? Like, is it worth my time to blow the dust off of them?
They will fuck some shit up.
Oh, yeah. Sell the back end of a horse if you get.
They will also probably knock you over if you're not big like you.
Thanks. I guess I'll start looking through books for my answers.
Bye.
Great swords do 2d.
Bye. Oh, hey, anything else I should know about the town? Because, we've been enjoying this conversation so much.
We need money.
Yeah, well, you are a hell of a salesman. Keep it up, buddy.
And the only thing you get from him that even shows that he's
back through
remotely
a thorn
interested in
bush
talking
now.
to you is when you say, "Yeah, I know that," he winks at you.
Duly noted. Duly noted. Yeah, that kind of got my scales up, so to speak. So I'm going to back out of here now.
Throughout that conversation, every time you kept going on about something more than swords or whatever, it's like, what do you want? Like a sword bong combo? You want a gun sword?
One something would be great,
The
but
moment you step out, you hear him start banging on that giant chunk of metal again.
Yeah, she seems to be very good at. I have no idea what swords of that nature would do, so that's the reason why I'm.
A broadsword?
2d6.
What was
A
it?
great sword is what?
2d6. There's only 3 swords. Looks like anymore.
Great
It's long
sword.
sword, short sword, great sword.
I'd say like a great sword.
Okay,
That's 2d6.
I got a 2d6.
And I wouldn't say they don't have any of the abilities that your
Yeah.
axe has, but then again, how many Celestials are going to come up against to use them on?
Agreed.
Oh, wait a
Agreed.
minute.
Be happy it wasn't. Yeah, be happy it wasn't me that got
Oh,
harmed.
Nazriel, if you didn't get uncharmed in time, he might have had to. He could have used his axe on you.
That would have been bad.
Is there anything in town that could sell any kind of magical items or armor
On this
or
side of
anything?
on this side of the bridge, the only other store is the clothier.
Okay, and is it possible for us to walk to the other side of the bridge?
For that, you're gonna either have to dock on the other side, or you're gonna have to ask for permission to walk through the town, or like the little village that's across the bridge.
I'm gonna
Who would I
snack
speak
on
to
one of
about
my
that?
I'm gonna eat one of the sardines and walk over to the clothier and just see what they have.
Clothier?
Yeah.
So everything for some reason has like gold woven through it in some way. Like from what you've seen so far on this side, you've got the Volfire telling you about the really rude dude with the swords, and then you've got the dude that only sells 2 kinds of fish. This is like really nice. And it's completely unlike everything else that you've seen so far. It is like everything, like bright, vibrant colors with like gold weaving and stitching through it. I mean, if you weren't going into battle, this is some really fancy stuff.
Reminds me of
Courtier clothing.
Yeah, reminds me of home. Yes, reminds me of home. Yeah, all right, let's go in and see what they got.
And sitting behind the, like, I wouldn't say like the main table behind where like all the clothes making is happening.
Mhm.
There is a middle-aged dude and his daughter sitting there, and he's basically using like, what do they call that? The mill?
Loom?
The loom. He's
Loom,
using the
yeah.
loom, and she's doing the actual stitching of the gold lace and the gold threads through the clothing.
Kind of
I didn't do it.
dust
And-
myself off.
As he's using the loom, he just kind of looks over at you and goes, "Welcome."
How you doing? Fine, sir?
Hey.
Yeah. Like,
If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask either of us.
I'm gonna grab one who's like, "This is really nice. What is this? Velvet?"
No, it's felt. See? It is now.
See the girl look at the dad while she's like stitching. What the hell's velvet, Dad? But you actually
Yeah.
see price tags on everything, or like
Okay.
the equivalent of a price tag in Dungeons and Dragons land. And everything is actually pretty reasonably priced. Like everything is around like between like 7 copper and about 17 copper.
That is wow. For this kind of crafts, I failed my investigation check, but it looks like I'm like Hellfire. So, is this for the quality? Is this a good price?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Gold's probably fake.
Well, you see them; they're watching you, and they hear you say that to Volfire. You ask them the question. They're like, "Well, unlike other people in this town, we want to move product."
So
Oh,
like
that's fair.
because I
And
don't
they
know
made
if
he said that just loud enough that I'm pretty sure, or you're pretty sure, that the swordsmith guy could have heard it in his tent.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So,
So
is
I
this
asked
the?
I asked, do you make all? Is everything in this store made here?
Yeah.
Did you make? You and your daughter made
It's
this?
the two of us. We make everything.
That Keanu is what they call a loom. That's where the fabric's made. And then
Like
what
we both
she's using
design-
is a
yeah, we
needle
both
and
design
thread,
everything.
and that's how the fabric gets attached to other pieces. It's
Right.
how your clothes have been made. And in the finer stores, they do it nicer. Unlike most of the bars that you clean yourself off of in the morning. So
I would. It's like come on, dude. I have nice clothes. I played for kings
Yeah.
and queens, and
They're-
so I do. In my inventory, I have.
You're
my
like the
clothes.
Abercrombie level. This is like Brooks Brothers over here, okay?
Yeah, you hear the guy say, "Yeah, me and my daughter, we come up with all the designs and the patterns. She just stitches the gold inside of them as to whatever she feels like that day, and it usually comes out pretty well."
And you use a gold thread or
Yeah.
I'm
Very
gonna
nice.
whisper under my breath towards Valfire. You're a Brooks brother. Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, did you just? Oh, are you serious?
Oh no! Really? Wow!
would you blow a fart?
No, he's
No, I just vicious mockery you.
yeah, vicious.
Oh
mockery.
no! Come on! Oh no!
All right, let's see here.
I know he could take it.
Friends like these.
Who needs
Yeah.
enemies?
With friends like these.
Okay, he's saved. That was nothing.
Excuse my friend. He's new to fashion. So
I think you would.
Yeah, I think you got vicious mockery.
is there a jester's cap or something similar that a proper bard like he could comfortably wear on that big head of his?
I'm pretty sure most of the stuff in here could fit.
You sure? Okay. Go ahead, Keanu. Put something on.
The daughter speaks up, goes, and we do alterations.
Oh, that would fit. Yeah.
Really? So, describe the daughter to Keanu.
Oh God,
Oh no!
she's 14.
Stop.
She's 14.
Okay,
I'm
no,
going to buy you a hat to walk you out of here comfortably. Pick out a hat. It's on me.
Oh god!
Just make sure it fits that dome of yours.
So the dad is like watching you guys while you're talking amongst yourselves, and he sees Keanu make that look towards the daughter. Do you see him go, He just nods, he just shakes his head,
I've had no description of her, so it'd be like, good.
Keanu, do you want
out, I am just gonna.
Keanu, do you want to pick out a hat?
What? I'm sorry, dude. I didn't hear what you're saying. There was.
Do you
other
want to pick out a hat?
You're a hat.
Okay, never mind. Apparently, everybody else got the offer but you, so therefore, I'm going to go find a hat that I want. I'm going to pay for it, and then I'm going to go.
Are you making him roll another wisdom save?
I don't know what he's. I couldn't. There were 3 people talking.
I was offering to pay for your hat.
The pointy kind with little bells.
Would you like him to buy you stuff?
No, but I didn't. I mean, I get that. I don't know the context. I'm sorry.
He was asking you if you wanted him to buy you a hat.
No, I don't need a hat.
Okay.
I already have a hat. I have the big thing with the feather in
the pirate hat.
Oh,
yes.
that's right.
Right. I was suggesting you, being the fanciful guy that you are, might want another one. But since you only have one head and you only have one hat, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll offer to purchase something from him.
What would you like?
What would you suggest that would go with the rest of what I'm wearing?
And he like walks around you a couple times, and she's like, "Well, with your complexion and your build."
I'm a little ashy lately. Sorry, a little scaly.
Yeah, he's like, "Here, yeah, your build," and he's like, "Okay, over here." And he's like, "Can you sprout wings?"
I can actually.
Oh.
Yeah,
So-
how does that work? Do you have to disrobe?
I'll show you later, big guy.
They're magical wings.
Why don't you go take your sardines outside before you ruin some clothes that I have to pay for?
Sure thing, tough guy. Roll wisdom.
What? No. What a bag of dicks.
This is why I went to the woods.
Yeah, this is why I would probably join you the next time around.
Okay, you're good.
18.
I leave.
So he pulls out this like red shirt that has this like really minimalist gold thread pattern on it, and he goes, "And if you want to, if you're interested in this one," and like holds it up to you, and he goes, "I think it will actually fit without any major alterations, but I can actually like make slices like slits in the back for when you decide to sprout."
As I'm walking out, I say, "Get him some brown pants."
I think, just mechanically, I think he's fine from like not tearing clothes because it's just
I
like
think he's probably eating some bad sardines. Ignore him.
So the daughter goes, "Dad, I don't get it."
Walk, Keanu.
I'm out.
Jesus Christ. Is there any way you could make like a nice, let's say, duster length coat that would allow that?
I mean, you just have out of game. You just have basically
Oh, it's
matching
spectral.
breath
Never
weapon.
mind. So it doesn't matter.
Wings of fire in your case because that'll match your breath weapon. It's
I do have some material that is fireproof.
Okay, talk to me.
Fire resistant armor. Ooh.
It's not an armor; it's just a shirt. So basically, he goes like behind where they're working, and he pulls out this one. He goes, "Yeah, it's something we're still working on." And he goes, "Yeah, it is blue." But he goes, "It does have a coating that comes from some of the creatures from the Trollclaws."
Oh, excellent.
And you rub it on the fabric. You let it soak in for like 2 days, and it gives it almost a fire resistant kind of coating.
Cool. Sounds good.
Sounds like those forever chemicals.
What about you?
It's got
That
feedback.
is that since it's an experimental thing, it's 20 copper.
20 copper
Oh,
it is.
knows.
Can you break a gold?
Huh? I guess.
Would this be? Let's see. What is 20 copper worth again?
That's like 10, like 2 silver, I think.
So
Is that
like
it?
0.2
You guys
gold.
don't by chance have armor, do you?
Sorry, Paul, you cut out there right at the end.
I said you guys don't by chance make armor, do you?
No.
2 copper. Okay, so gotta make some change here.
A silver piece is 1/10. It's like 10
Yeah.
of those.
10
makes it
coppers
gold.
or 1 silver.
10 coppers or 1 silver, yeah.
10 coppers or 1 silver, so
So
20
2
coppers,
silvers.
2 silver.
So if you
Okay,
give me a gold, you're going to get 8 silvers back.
okay, that
Does he
is the
have
plan
those
then.
silvers?
Hmm?
It sounds like they may not have that much change. Like if you gave him a gold, would
You're
they-
not in there.
If we do this, we won't be able to make change for the rest of the week.
I bet you'll have a great time at the pub.
Sure. What's a pub?
All right.
I have
oh,
silvers if you need them, Balfire.
no, I'm good. Thank you. If they're gonna make change for me, then that's fine. I'll take my 8 silver and my shirt. Thank you, sir. Is there anything else in town worth checking out? And more importantly, anything on the other side of the bridge worth checking out?
Over here, not really. On the other side, you've got like the kitchenwares tent,
Mhm.
and there is also a person who makes armor-esque items, and there's also trying to think, like
I'm
someone who
thinking
works like almost like an
chainmail
alchemist,
bikinis.
An
huh?
alchemist?
The bikinis.
Yeah, chainmail bikinis, armor-esque.
What does
Risque
it,
armor, yeah.
I love that Viva La Dirt one.
since it seems like it's a little extra work to get over there, is there anything I need to know to get over there?
You're gonna talk to Renton, who is the guy who is guarding this side of the bridge. You're gonna have to talk to him and see if you get his permission to cross. Otherwise, you can just move your boat to the other side. But that's kind of a big pain in the ass.
Yeah. Okay.
We're just trying to
And,
stop people. We're just trying to stop people from like passing through the homes and stealing stuff along the way.
Oh, understood. Okay, you said Renton is his
Renton.
name?
Yes,
Okay.
Kenton's brother Renton.
Kenton's brother Renton. And you're not Kenton by chance, are you?
No, Kenton was the guy that runs the fish shop.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for your time. And what was your name?
Steve.
Excellent, Steve. Thanks. And Steve's daughter. Good luck. And listen to your dad. He's
Steve
looking
and
out for you.
Stacy.
Bye. Thanks for that. All right. Keanu, and anyone else who is mildly around us and interested, we need to talk to Renton about borrowing the bridge. As long as we keep our hands in our pockets and don't steal anything from the homes on our way over, we should be okay.
So I'd say
Anybody-
at this point, Peeps has sufficiently relieved himself.
Excellent. Back to the boat, Peeper.
So Peeps is kind of like edging like he wants to go back to the boat and go back to sleep.
I'm sure he's
Okay.
acting all right.
So I've got my lute out as we're walking up to the bridge, and I'm just strumming chords.
Are you doing that little dance like Chris Pine did when he was trying to distract those guards in the movie?
Friends become lovers.
The little skip he does as he's singing.
No, nothing not that extravagant. Just kind of like.
Okay, so as you approach this side of the bridge, you see doesn't look pissed off. He just has like resting bitch face, standing there, just like completely stone faced, not really paying attention to anything that's going on. Sees you, he like glances over, sees you all coming, and just kind of looks away again, like whatever.
Okay. Anything we need to know on our way across the bridge, Mr. Renton?
You need to know if you have my permission to do so.
Well, let me just make sure I ask you again. Is there anything else I need to know other than to get your permission? And what do I need to
You need
get
to,
said permission?
number 1, keep your hands in your damn pockets.
That's fair assessment.
Number 2, don't talk to anybody. That includes singing and playing lutes.
Fair.
And mind your own business.
Okay. That's
And then when
pretty
you get
easy.
to the other side, ask Davis or tell Davis that I gave you permission to cross the bridge.
Got it. Davis is the man. After you, of course. Excellent. Thanks. Have a good day.
Okay. And he steps aside and just kind of watches you go.
Guys, we're going to the other side.
Yep. I'm gonna roll
Well,
perception
I've got a
to see what we
chicken.
see going across. That seems very. I don't know. Something seemed off about him.
Mostly
So
just
you're gonna do what?
I just trying to observe as they're walking across. I'm not going to steal anything. I'm not going to talk to anybody, but just going to try to listen and really observe as we're crossing to see what life is like on the bridge.
Okay.
Okay. So he steps aside, you start to walk up the bridge, and you can see that like it is truly made out of black granite. Like it is, carved rocks that are just pitch black. As I want to say, for the first 10 feet, it's just walkway, and then you start seeing the huts. And it doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary. It's mostly just like the families of the people who are working down below in the little shop areas, just up there. So it's like mothers with their kids, son or dads up there, doing chores, that kind of thing. It's nothing crazy. But as you pass, they are very leery because it probably get the you did the Insight 22. Yeah, you get the feeling that there's people who have tricked their way past the guards and have basically ransacked this place multiple times. So they don't appear to like people crossing through their village. But no one stands in your way, no one stops you, no one says anything. They don't really seem interested in knowing any of you. And you get to the other side, and there is another gentleman standing at the other end who looks a little friendlier than Renton was, Davis. He's like, Renton send you over?
Yep. He said your name is Davis, and we should say hello.
Well, my name is Davis, and get on going. Get going.
All right. Which way to the armor-like place?
That is the tent on your right.
Okay, the tent on my right is where I'm headed. Hey,
Yeah.
Keanu.
Oh,
with
yeah.
you.
I'm
need leather.
going to the armor.
Okay, so you head into that tent, and there is kind of like a middle-aged woman who's there, and you see absolutely nothing made of metal in here. It is all like hide and leather, that kind of thing.
Is it black?
Hmm?
Black leather?
No.
Does it have
This is
studs
not
on it?
BDSM gear. I'm sorry to disappoint you. There are no bikinis.
Are there any zipper mouths?
No.
All right.
But yeah, it's just like she makes the reason he said armor-ish is because like there is no metal armor. It's just all cloth armor and like hide armor.
What does
Do
cloth
they
armor
have
look like?
studded leather?
Hmm?
Do they have studded leather?
If you look around for a bit, yes, they do. And it is actually behind the woman who is running the shop. It's hanging on the tent wall behind her.
There you
Looks
go.
like it looks kind of like it's like one of her top things. Like she's really proud of it and she wants to show it off to people who come in.
So I'm going to walk in very nonchalantly. And I'm just like, that is a very fetching piece of armor you have up there.
So that's my pride. And your name is?
Keanu Van Grove.
Ooh.
I'm
My name
a
is a-
traveling bard. I played all throughout these parts.
My name is
Maybe you've heard of
Arias.
Sorry, what?
My name is Arias.
Arias.
And you want to try
Hi.
it on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll me a
Creep check.
performance.
Performance? Natural 20.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so She sees you like doing the eyes and everything, and the way you're handling yourself, and she's kind of into it.
Oh goodness, you didn't get a description of her though.
I did say she was middle aged. Her hair is dark, but there's like some spots where there's some gray. It's mostly like right around the temples and like at the top.
You're describing my wife.
Yeah.
In real life. This is good for me.
She's a little svelte, but hey. And she's actually wearing like one of her pieces of armor. It's almost like a leather corset that she has made. And she's like, I've made this one myself. It's almost the same design as the one you're looking at, just made for a man.
See?
Why are you embarrassed?
No lie.
Tough guy.
Yeah.
Rusty, you can't even
It
see
squeezes in all the right places.
Wow.
She's not like busting out of it or anything, so it's nothing like crazy you'll see at a Ren fair.
That is very fine craftsmanship. Yes,
Well,
I would love
She's
to.
like, oh, thank you.
I would love to try it on.
All
This
right.
man needs a leather loincloth and a stain stick.
She pulls it off the wall, and she like walks up to you, and she's like, you need help putting it on?
Yes.
So she like unlaces it in the back,
I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
there.
I've been on a boat for
unclasps a
week.
few things.
Leave me.
She's like, put your arms up, sugar.
Yeah, next time we're gonna bring a barrel on the boat. You could sit in the barrel, Keanu.
So she brings it down on you. She starts tightening things up, clasping a couple of things. And she's like, me likey.
So I kind of tested out and then kind of like, okay.
Yeah, it basically
I'll
it fits
take
you
it.
all. It fits you. It's a little loose, but I guess some extra tightening in the stitching in the back might help.
It's a little loose in the badunkadunk.
Yeah. But for the most part,
Yeah,
it feels
you
pretty
got
good.
that cake.
Is it like so? At this point, I'm also trying to like, as much as I am flirting with her because that's what I do. Like from a craftsmanship, from a magical standpoint, is it just straight up studded leather armor, or is
So let me check real quick. So this studded leather armor has an AC of 13.
Oh. Does she have more of it?
Normally, a studded leather armor would be an AC of 12.
Mm-hmm.
But because this is special made and in small batches, she isn't mass producing these damn things. This one gives you an AC of 13.
Okay. So essentially, for D&D Beyond, it's a +1 studded leather,
Yeah. What I'm seeing is
But
on
not-
roll 20.
but non-magical.
Yeah, it's non-magical. It's just very high quality, so it gives you one extra.
Masterwork.
Okay. I wish they had masterwork. They don't. So I'm gonna go. My lady, this work is exquisite, and if you could tighten it up just a little bit more in back, I would ask. You.
I'd be happy to.
And so
You're getting
I'm
older,
doing-
Keanu. You're gonna need it extra tight.
So this is a +1 studded armor.
Okay. So I will ask you to name your price as I roll persuasion in a seductive.
So this is
way as
considered
I
a
can.
rare item.
Doesn't Gretchen need some armor too?
I have leather armor and I don't get hit that much, so I'm not terribly worried.
I'm very interested in this armor, depending on its price.
She's like, how much do you think it's worth?
I hate when they do that.
Just playing you.
Someone's got to jump first.
$12.
I am. Wait, no, that's just regular studded. This is a +1.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I would know the value of this stuff.
So I'm just saying, the base cost of regular studded leather armor is 45 gold. +1 studded armor is considered rare.
So up it by.
So they have rare items costing between 500 and 5,000 gold.
Yep. I'm trying to look at my price.
Your price point.
I don't have enough.
Can I get this on layaway? That'd be great.
Sure, we'll be
Oh,
back
he's
here.
planning on laying away to get it.
Oh, shit!
What do you mean? 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 What do you mean?
Sorry. So it's like I look at it and so +1 magical is 500. This is not magical. This is just extremely good work. So it's like I would think it's like, my lady, I would gladly pay 150 gold for this.
You suddenly see the smile disappear.
It's very nice meeting you, my lady.
Get out.
I'll wait outside and hope that I don't hear a slap.
I'm there, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry. Keanu lives a different life, and
What, Keanu?
has no concept of what things really cost, based on effort to create them.
He lives in Prince World.
Yeah, that's a 13. I'm not so great, but I'm trying to apologize for him.
But hear me out.
It's like you see her, like I personally made this with my own 2 hands, and you want to give me 150 gold for it? I'm like,
My lady, what would you ask?
I was hoping for at least 200. Being that they're so far away from civilization, she does not realize that these things are actually could be worth 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
I kind of look over. It's like, how long are we going to be here?
We're planning on working the street to get the money.
Yeah,
How much?
you can bust all day long, and you ain't gonna make that here.
How much are you short?
No, I got it.
He's just trying to.
I'm gonna go over to Bob or Rob or Steve and just walk my happy ass across that bridge right now and prepare the boat.
I'm gonna have to probably roll deception instead of persuasion for this, but I'm like 200. All right, I'll give you 210 if you agree to have dinner with me tonight. You tell me if that's deception or persuasion.
God.
Are you legit interested in having dinner with her?
No,
I mean, so there's
not if
also
it's,
yes.
not if it's deception.
Then that would be persuasion. If you were just doing it
time.
to get the leather.
I need the food. I want to know what kind of food, and I need to know how it's cooked.
Okay, then
So-
that would be persuasion.
Okay.
Oh my
Are you
god.
taking another multi-class of cook or something? What's with the food suddenly?
We don't know spices. We don't know what spices they have here. So I'm trying to get this.
I think they mostly use water.
We have salt.
and kosher salt.
She's
A
like,
slightly
oh,
different
so
salt.
like when you say you have dinner with her, you see like her cheeks get all rosy. Well, I say you have a deal.
Okay. There we
Docked for the night.
Apparently.
Or at least 15 minutes after dinner.
We'll get out of here. Don't worry.
Does she have? I'd ask if does she have another set of that? That would fit me.
Probably take her all life.
Do you have another set? You got a friend for my friend?
Well, I mean, another, set
No,
of
I don't
armor.
have a sister.
You got a set of that?
It's like, no, this is the only
Smooth.
studded leather that I have, but I do have like regular leather armor.
I have bejeweled armor.
I have regular studded armor, so
Yeah,
I
I have
appreciate.
this bedazzled.
yeah.
Yeah,
Durdos, if you want.
And I have the ladies' version.
it's
That's been
fine. No, it's fine.
vajazzled.
Bedazzled. Well, Keanu will find that out in 15 minutes after the dinner.
What? Durdos, what's your armor class with the regular studded?
I'm good. I'm at 14.
No. You can have this. I'll pay me the 2. I just took 2 platinum and 10 gold out of my purse. If you want to pay, you can have this. You need this more than I do. And actually, just give me the 2 platinum. I'll give you 10 gold.
Okay.
For your studded, your regular studded. That's all I need.
Oh.
Regular studded will put me at 19.
And she sees you doing this. She's like, "You are such a good guy, looking out for your friends."
Yes, I am.
You can tell it's just like no social interaction in a long time. It's just.
So I'm going to ask her: Is there a pub or a restaurant or somewhere that we can go to eat?
Not in town, but we can go back to my tent.
If this sheet's a rockin', don't come a knockin'.
Do you really want dinner?
Do I?
How hungry are you?
All you hear is this.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Oh no.
And funny for the rest of the game.
All right. So I take off the armor, I throw it to Durades. It's like, I'll meet you at the boat in 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
I'm up.
Everybody get on the goddamn
And we
boat
flip
now.
over to
before
everybody else.
Comes over to.
Yeah,
Right.
I think I'm picturing the same thing as Velfire, where we're just gonna have Keanu running for his life in his skivvies, just saying,
Come
"Start
back,
the boat,
Keanu,
start
have
the
some
boat."
fun. Come back, Keanu.
She was married. She was married.
Yeah, you
My
walk
husband
in. You
and I
walk into
left
the. You
to
walk into the
come
tent.
out.
You walk into the tent, and her brother's standing there, and you hear this.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Oh.
The sound.
So if I have to do another single combat, I'll do that. But everyone else do what you need to do first.
Okay, what's everybody else doing that's not in the tent watching this go down?
Oh, you can
Go
watch
down!
if you want.
I am shining my boat. I am shining my boat right now.
You can hear Peeps groaning from the boat. That's what you can hear.
Probably laughing and saying to Gregshot, "This is only going to take 30 seconds anyways."
Oh my god.
And Gregshot's probably like, "Well, half
Hot dang!
Mystery man.
Keanu after he gets out into the tent."
Yeah, I didn't.
The brother puts the needle into his neck.
So yeah, what's
Yeah.
everybody else doing?
You think it's made of leather? It's made of skin.
There's
back to the
also
boat at this point.
the pots and pans, like the kitchenware dealer.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
step in
Yeah,
there.
I'll go to the pots and pans.
Okay,
Given the
so
lack
you
of
walk
armor
in there,
I'll hang on the boat.
and there's I would say like mid 60s lady standing there. That her face is old, but everything about her is not. Like her face is wrinkled and has that weathered look, but everything she still has dark hair. She is a dwarf. So like she looks very youthful, and she's got a big smile when you walk in the tent. She's like, "Hey, what can I do for you all?"
Looking for some traveling cookware to improve the journey.
You have definitely come to the right place. Everything here I have made personally with the help of the swordsmith on the other side of the bridge, with the ore that is mined through the hills near here.
Got it. Lost the dwarfs in this neck of the woods.
Anything specialized for ship use?
Ship
Sardines?
like the equivalent of like cast iron pans. There's like a big like casserole pot kind of thing that can actually be hung up. It has like a hook on it that you can hang up over like a campfire. And there's lids and everything. And the pots and pans all come in different sizes.
They're not like mithril pots, are they?
No, they're nothing. It's nothing crazy. Like I said, it's just made from the ore that they mine nearby.
Which is iron. Okay.
It's like the equivalent of iron in D&D world.
Okay. Yeah. What would you suggest for, breakfast at breakfast, cooking on a ship?
Well, the casserole, you can't go wrong with a casserole pot because you can cook anything in that thing. You can make
All
soups,
right.
you can make breakfast stews, all that kind of thing.
And how much?
For that will run you 5 gold.
Oh goodness.
I can
We're on the rich side of the bridge.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I can check.
And she goes, the reason why it's 5 gold is because I had to use the anvil of the son of a bitch on the other side of the bridge.
Ex-husband, got it.
Yeah.
It's like,
In case Marcus is saying that in a hack because of haggling, I don't know. I can cover that.
nah, I'll go ahead and pay the 5 gold.
She's like, you don't regret it. Like you can pretty much do anything with this thing.
All right.
It's like a +2 pot of cooking.
Yeah.
Also in the market for spices, if you know
Oh yeah,
of
yeah.
any
If
regional
any
spices.
specialized spices in the area?
We don't really have anything like that here, but I do have like the special oils that you would use to like season, the metal.
It's all about the oils, baby.
Okay.
And that's 3 copper.
Okay. And that's for how many uses?
The bottle that she has, it's I would say maybe
It depends on what you're cooking.
8 inches tall. And it's kind of filled to the brim with a cork top. And you could probably get, with the size of the dish or the pot you're buying, you could probably get like 10 uses out of it.
Okay. I'll take 2.
Okay.
Was how much copper?
So that was it 3 copper
4?
each? So 6
Yeah.
copper?
Yeah.
Yep.
And it not only makes it non-stick, but it also gives it a little bit of flavor.
That's good.
Just not going to tell you where the oil comes from.
Oh dear.
You missed a rhyme there. It was going to make it not stick and give it a bit of a kick.
They're
Not
The fuck? Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, So I get 2 of the cooking oil and the casserole
Pot, basically.
pot. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it.
Yep, and as long as you have something you can hang it off of and a way to make fire underneath that, this thing, you can make anything in it.
Okay.
All right. Anything else I can help you out with? Oh,
No,
he's pantomiming over there. You're muted.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I was saying this thing. If you just hold it, I could just keep hitting it with firebolt, and we could cook over it.
Oh, I thought you were pantomiming what's going on in the tent.
Oh.
No. What's going on in the tent is
God.
I'm spent.
Anything else you need?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your business.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably won't see you again since, where we are, but hope you come again. Then the only other tent left is like the alchemist's tent.
Ooh.
Yeah, actually, I'd like to go to that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go there too. That's not.
I could always check out what interesting herbs they have.
If they have vials of acid, I could use 5 of them bundled together.
Okay, so you walk into the alchemist's tent, and it is a brother-sister twin duo.
Damn it.
And they're not conjoined or anything. They look to be like in their mid-30s. Just very worn down, but you see one of them working with some chemicals in the back and the other is minding the store, like just straightening everything. And he walks up to you and he's like, "Can I help you with anything?"
Bellfire.
Any possible jewelry you might have? What is your go-to highest selling item here?
We have health potions that are made from the blood of the trolls and the Trollclaws. We get from some local poachers that usually camp right outside.
Mm-hmm.
There's also, we do sell some acid vials. We do sell some stamina vials.
Wow.
Herbal.
Keanu, anything strike your fancy?
I mean, well, all of it, but
we do have some herbs that can be used in some, potion making that are local to the area.
Such as?
Something that's equivalent to basil.
basil oil.
No, it's like an herb that you would break up, like dried herbs.
Okay.
That you would break up. One of them is similar to basil. One of them is similar to hemlock.
Hemlock's a poison.
Yeah, would not recommend mixing the two.
It's gonna lead to a heck of a headache.
I see someone doing an investigation check.
Yeah. See what else I can find in here.
So looking around at what they have for sale, out in the open, nothing extraordinary, but you do see some things that if they weren't being used in some kind of a potion, the making of a potion of any kind, some of these could be used as cooking herbs.
Yeah, I will take some of the basil.
Okay. We call this river basil because obviously it comes from the river.
And I believe its name is Basil. But
Exposition?
what? Anything else of note that you've got in here?
Nothing. You see nothing crazy. It's ordinary stuff you could probably get at any alchemy shop. It looks like they're kind of limited because of the area, but
Okay.
everybody needs health potions, so they pretty much
Nothing on
make
their
money on that.
nothing on their back wall.
No, nothing like that. You actually see the sister, the twin sister, in the back. She's actually crumpling up some of that basil and mixing something together in the back. And she actually says, "Yeah, it is. It is kind of tasty if you like mix it with some meats."
Yeah, I would like a largish amount of that.
You see, you're kind of like, "Oh, okay." So she like reaches underneath the table and she pulls out like a big basket of it.
Great.
That I would say is almost a foot tall. That is just like filled with dried leaves.
Mhm.
Just this stuff
Are we looking
grows
at
pretty.
ounces or pounds?
This stuff grows pretty easily, like on the riverbed. So we get multiple shipments, or we can pick multiple baskets of this like, per day.
Just get a sample and go pick our own.
Do you want to go through the trouble of drying it? I don't.
Yeah, it's pre-dried.
We have a boat made of wood. It'll dry.
It's
Yes.
it's
I am fine with drying it. Put on boat, wait until we hit sun, let sit.
will be.
Rock on
Yeah,
it.
she's like, if you
Keep
want
it from
this,
going there.
if you want this, it's 4 silver.
Yeah, no problem.
So she's like, okay, cool. Hands it over. She's like, there's some other herbs that aren't anything remarkable or strange other than like the hemlock. And she's like, well, unless you want to make some poison potions, like I'd recommend buying this.
I'm assuming that's not what you just showed us.
No.
Okay. So we didn't just buy 4 pound or four copper of poison.
Yeah, Nanto starts poisoning all of his
Right,
patrons.
My
yeah.
thought, yeah. And then Anato is out of business, and he's coming.
So
to
yeah, I would say
citizens.
add like a basket of river basil.
That was
Who is
4
it?
silver?
Hmm?
That was 4
copper.
silver?
I'm sorry, what?
Maybe it was 4 silver. I thought
Oh,
it was
4
copper.
silver. Yeah, 4 silver. And like I said, there's health potions. There's some vials of acid. Other things that would be derived from the trolls, from the Trollclaws.
Anyone else need anything?
So there's some of the vials of that troll repellent.
I think we still have lots of troll repellents.
Yeah, I don't even know if you guys used them.
Coated
Yeah,
the boat.
we
with
Oh
it.
no, you were shooting them at them, right?
Coated the boat with it. Had lots of it. Have a ridiculous amount of it. We're dipping arrows and other things into it.
I mean, we got a lot of healers, but I always feel like healing potions is a good thing to have.
And they have some of the acid vials you were looking for.
Well, I'm not in the shop, so I can't.
Oh yeah, you're getting shopped.
That's what I do. Using message, because we cast that earlier.
Message.
Acid, get me acid.
You want you want ass? What?
Oh Lord.
How much for the acid vials?
The vials of acid are 5 silver each. Those are a little harder to come by.
How many did you want, Keanu?
At least 5 or however many they got.
They have about 8 on a shelf.
I'll take all 8.
40 silver. All right, I'll pick this up. You can pay me back.
Yep. Don't even take it out of your money inventory. I'll just take it out of mine.
The twin brother looks at the sisters like, we can close early today.
Here you go. Have at it. All right, everybody going back?
Is there anything else you guys are looking for?
Do they have the equivalent of foxnip?
Foxnip.
We have some herbs that like woodland creatures would probably find attractive that we use for making potions.
I'm not trying to attract him in that way, but I imagine the boat gets pretty boring.
No, not
No
attractive, but like
judgment?
they would find attractive like for eating.
You have a weird vocabulary.
We know that like we find squirrels in like the local
Drexa would
fields
like
and
to
stuff,
buy you dinner.
chewing on this special bark on this one specific tree. So we have some of the bark for usage in some potions, and I don't know if a fox would be interested in something like that.
Whatever, we'll make the fox forget.
No, thank you, but
Okay.
good to know.
Anything else? No? Okay. So let's see if Keanu's done yet.
What do you need me to roll? But I'm going to go ahead and say
only
yes.
a D6.
Have you rolled your girl back up?
A D6? I'm sorry. Did I hear that right? D6?
Yes.
One for each inch.
4.
Well, that's about right.
For that, I'd say you're probably going to still be asleep for another 20 minutes.
Can someone scream into the earpiece?
But everybody else who's still down in that shop area sees the shopkeeper from the armory walk back into the shop.
Ooh, okay. Have you by chance seen my lascivious friend?
Oh, him? Oh, he's sleeping it off.
Oh, okay. Is that will I hear him snoring from here? If I walk
No,
past?
I made him a very hearty meal.
Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did. You look like an amazing cook. You mind if you just point me in the direction? He owes me some money, so I just want to, be able to get that back from
Third
him.
hut on this side of the bridge.
Cool. I go and grab him by the ankle and start dragging him out. Dressed as he was.
So Davis lets you pass because he kind of knows what's going on. He's seen things. And lets you pass and then watches you pass back out, dragging Keanu out. Well, actually, you need to go to the other side because your boat is docked on the other side, if that's where you're planning on going.
Okay. I just throw his armor on top of his chest and, continue to drag him across the bridge.
Don't throw
I'll
the
say
acid
Keanu
too
wakes up
hard.
about halfway
I wake
across.
up. I would
Yeah.
think.
you're with us now. Excellent. Why don't you get up then? Put your pants back on. Since your dongle's been hanging out for about half the town to see.
Thanks, Valfire.
No
Bless
problem.
your heart.
Yep. I'm always looking out for my buddies.
Roll wisdom.
Yeah, let me freak out in the middle of town and see how well that works for everyone. Here we go. I'm going to miss on one of these. And nothing like a fiery dragon in the middle of a bridge town. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling
At least
down.
it's a stone bridge.
Not everything on the bridges, though. It's all made of wood. People should be worried about us not stealing their things. I'm sorry, I'm just waiting for this. Come back up again. Here we go. All right. What do we have? Wisdom. You're really hurting yourself more than you are me, bud. Oh, hey, I was looking out for you. Come on.
By dragging me naked through the streets.
Could have left you, taken the boat and gone. You're fast on your feet. You would have jumped in the boat eventually. I don't know why this is not rolling. I hit the button.
It's just taking
There
forever.
we go.
It's showing
Yeah,
up like it is, but
Here we go.
God damn, I hate my eyes. I didn't realize there was.
16.
Ooh, that is right on it. So does offense or defense win ties on this?
Usually, if you're like you're making a hit, see if you can hit somebody. Like if you make it directly on it, that is a hit.
Okay.
All right.
Dragging me out naked in the street. Oh shit!
You had 12 damage or a vicious mockery.
Yeah, they up the damage.
I'm not changing any stats until I get to hear it.
So I said, bless your heart, and I see how much it hurts you, and then immediately cast Cure Wounds.
You really are the most devious bastard in New York City.
I don't see how that is airing now.
Okay.
When we get see, what is it? Let's see. When we get about, what is that? About 15 feet from the boat. Yeah. Get about 15 feet from the boat. I'm gonna open up and use my repulsion breath at him. And so, roll strength, buddy.
A strength save?
Yep.
5.
Well, he's in the water.
Talk about a cold shower.
Yep. And knock prone. So,
well, I'm in the
enjoy
water.
floating on your back for a little bit. We'll catch you further downstream.
Okay, so is everybody heading back to the boat? Okay.
Yeah.
So
We're
you
there,
get
I think.
back and Peep sees all this happen with you blowing Keanu into the water and just kind of goes like,
I'm not going to heal you next time. But
I have other people who might be willing to help out.
makes a couple of chirps like he's confused. But yeah,
with animals up, I will just explain it's a sex thing.
If you have to,
and Pete kind of answers back, I guess.
Those two are having what?
and then you hand Peeps his bark.
Oh, she didn't buy
I
it.
didn't buy any.
It's okay. He'll just keep stealing all of your rations.
So
It's okay. I believe someone can make more, right?
Good
I
berry.
do believe Marcus has the
Good berry
ability
or
to make
something like
food, right?
Yep.
I was wondering if
All
that's
right.
still a thing for the 2024 rules.
I will take the first drive here.
Okay, so the dude that was standing on the dock that was holding the rope when you got there untethers your boat, gives you a little kick to push you off.
Dude!
He's
It
like,
kicks a little hard.
thanks for coming. And let you guys on your way. And I would say we should stop there for the evening.
Okay. That's
Okay.
probably a good thing.
All right, thanks everybody for watching and hanging out with us. We'll be back hopefully soon with another episode, so stay tuned. Bye. Oh, I don't want to end the stream just yet.